सेल्फलेसली केले की त्याचा खंय ना खंय तरी फायदा जाता, कॉन्फिडन्स बिल्ड जाता. अशें आमचे कितलेशेच ऑर्गनायझर आमचे हितून आसात ते ह्या म्हाका दिसता ह्या सांगेम क्रिकेटराच्या जे अनुभव आसा तो तांकां पर्सनल लायफानूय हेल्प जाता. सो आमच्या मदीं आमचे आदले MLA ते आतांच पावल्यात, हांव तेमचो वेलकम करता आनी मागता आमचे क्लबाचे सेक्रेटरी अमरीश मराठे हेणी तांकां रिसीव करून पिची कडेन हाडचे. सो मुखार उलयता आसतना जो टुर्नामेंट आमी पयलीं स्टार्ट केल्लो, फर्स्ट टुर्नामेंट आमी स्टार्ट केल्लो तो सांग्यावयल्या ग्रावंडार. खुबशे प्लेयर हांगा आसा ते म्हाका दिसता रॉबिन फर्स्ट टुर्नामेंट खेळिल्लो काय म्हाका याद ना, पूण स्टार्टिंगाच्यान रॉबिन खेळत आसा ताका खबर आहा आमी खंयच्या स्टेजी वयल्यान खंयच्या स्टेजीर पावल्या. पयलीं आमी हाफ मॅट मारून खेळटाले, मागीर हाफ मॅटाच्यान फूल मॅटार पावले, फूल मॅटाचेर आमी टफ पीच केली. आतां आमकां देवादेन GCAन एक बरो ग्रावंड हांगा बांदून दिला. हे आउटफिल्ड सारके बरें आसा आनी पीच सारकी बेस्ट म्हणपा जाता. सो GCAचे हांव देव बरें करूं म्हणटा ते आमकां हो ग्रावंड प्रोवायड करता. तशेंच आमचे GCAचे जे ट्रेजरर आसा परेश बाब फडते तेजे हांव स्पेशली थँक म्हणटा. तेणें आमकां ह्या टुर्नामेंटाक जे बॉल्स आसा तेणें स्वता आपण स्पॉन्सर केल्या. त्या भायर आमचे स्पॉन्सरर्स जे आसा तांकां सगल्यांक हांव देव बरें करता. तेंच्या सहकार्या शिवाय हे येदो व्हडलो टुर्नामेंट घडोवपाक पॉसिबल ना. सिजन टुर्नामेंट म्हणजे भयंकर खर्च जाता आनी ह्या खर्चाक आमकां आमचे गेस्ट आज आसात, त्या भायर थोडे आमचे गेस्ट पावूं ना, तेय बी आमकां मदत करता. आमकां जे मनीस आमच्या कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सींतले न्ही ते पसून आमकां हेल्प करता. सो प्रामुख्यान निलेश बाब आसा ते हरशीं आमचे कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सींतले न्ही तरी पूण ते आमकां वर्सान वर्स फायनान्शियल हेल्प करता आनी मोटिवेशनली आमकां ते बरें मोटिवेट करता. चड उलयलोसो दिसता हांव आतां. आमी आमचे चीफ गेस्ट पाविल्ले आसात, सो आमी फुडली कार्यावळ सुरवात करया आनी हांव फुडलीं सुत्रां दुर्गेशा कडेन सोंपयतां.
आमचे मदीं आमचे गेस्ट पाविल्ले आसा. हांव मागतां तेणी मुखार येवचें, श्रीफळ फोडून उजगाटन करचें. उतावण जाल्लें आसा. दोनी कॅप्टना कडेन मागता मातसो मुखार येवचें. आमी आमच्या गेस्टाच्या हातीन टॉस करून घेतात. बरें, इंट्रोडक्शन पयलीं करता. यो. एकविसावो अखिल गोंय पातळी वयलो हो टुर्नामेंट घडोवन हाडटात सांगेम क्रिकेटर्स आयोजक. ह्या वर्सा हो टुर्नामेंट पंचायत आनी महानगरपालिका ह्या पातळीचेर घडोवन हाडटात. आमचे मदीं गेस्ट म्हणून लाभल्यात आदले आमदार प्रसाद गांवकार, तशेंच सीमा प्रसाद नायक, तसोच प्रसाद नायक, रघुवीर कोसंबे, हांव मागता दोनी कॅप्टनांनी मुखार येवचें. आमचे मदीं पंढरनाथ करपे आयला. हांव मागता तेणी फोटवा उबे रावचें. मागता दोनी कॅप्टना लागीं तेणी मुखार येवचें टॉसा खातीर. आनी तांकां ना ना उलयतले उलयतले न्ही उलोवपा लाय ते उलयता ना उलयता तेंचेर
विचार पयलीं हा तेका तेजे सगळे डाव दवरून
बरें ओके
उलयतलो तिकाय उलोवपाक मेळना चिल्लरांनी उलोवपाचें ना.
हांव मागता आमचे मुखेल सोयरे हेणी 2 उतर सांगची.
सगळ्यांक गुड मॉर्निंग. आयचे या सांगेम क्रिकेटर्स हांणे आयोजीत केल्ल्या 21व्या आमच्या टुर्नामेंटाक तुमकां सगळ्यांक वेलकम करता. आनी चड उलयना, फक्त 2 शब्द सांगूंक सोदता की जे सांगे क्रिकेटर्स आमचे सगळे जे ह्या क्लबाचे सगळे आसात सांगेकार, आनी तांणी खंय तरी एक पयली सुरवात केल्ले आनी आतां हळू हळू करून हो पायरी करून वाडत गेल्ले कडेन आसा. आयज तुमकां सगळ्यांक खबर आसा की क्रिकेट हो एक खूब नांवाजलो असो आमचो खेळ. आनी गोंय स्तराचेर जर आमी पळयल्यात जाल्यार वेगवेगळ्या भागांनी क्रिकेट ही खूब आवडीन लोक खेळटा. पूण तातूंत आयज आमी सांगे भागा भितर खंय तरी एक सिजन हातूंतल्यान आमी क्रिकेट खेळोवपाचो जो प्रयत्न आमचे भुरगे करता आनी आयज हाका उभारी मेळिल्ले कडेन आसा. हांव मागतां की ह्या पायकी देवाच्या आशिर्वादान हो सांगे क्रिकेटर्स जो मंच जो आसा तो सदांच फुडें वतलो, फुडें सरत रावतलो. आमच्या कळत नकळत जो कितें हातभार आसा तो तांकां सदांच लागू जातलो. जे टिमी आयज हांगा खेळटल्यो तांकां सगळ्यांक जवळ जवळ 16 टिमी हांगा सहभाग जातल्यो. हांकां सगळ्यांक हांव बेस्ट ऑफ लक म्हणटा. शेवटी खेळ हो कोण तरी एकटो जिखतलो आनी कोण तरी एकटो हारतलो. हारली म्हणून कांय हरकत ना, पूण परत तातूंतल्यान प्रयत्न करून परत जिखपाचे कडेन प्रयत्न करप हें खूब इम्पॉर्टंट आसा. सो सगळ्यांक देव बरें कर म्हणटा. हे ल्हानशा न्हय मोठ्याच म्हणपाक जाता आमच्यानी ह्या टुर्नामेंटाक आमी तुमी सगळे सहभाग जावन लोकांनी तांकां हांगा येवन पळोवन एक मोठें प्रोत्साहन दिवचें हें बी सांगेकार कडेन मागता. देव बरें करूं. थँक्यू.
देव बरें करूं. मांडवी परिवार टॉस जिखून पयली बॉलिंग घेतली आसा. थोड्याच वेळान आमी ह्या टुर्नामेंटाक सुरवात करतात. हांव मागतां आमचे गेस्टांनी हांगा बक्षिसां घेवची. हांव मागतां अध्यक्ष तुषार कळमळकर हेणी सगळे आमच्या गेस्टांक माचयेर हाडचें. सीमा प्रसाद नायक, रघुवीर कोसंबे, पंढरनाथ करपे, मागता तशेंच सेक्रेटरी साईश मालवणकर हेणी बसका घेवची. आशिश करमळकर हेणी बसका घेवची. हांव मागतां आमचे एक मेंबर रुपेश नायक हेणी सगळ्या आमच्या गेस्टांक फुलां दिवन तांकां येवकार करचो. हांव मागतां ह्या वेळार आमचे सभासद पयलींचे आनी पंढरनाथ करपे हेणें 2 उतरां सांगची, चड न्ही, 2च उतरां.
आज प्रोफेशन म्हाका एक 2 उतरां सांगपाचो एक फोर्स केल्लो आसा. त्याच प्रमाणे आमी पयलीं भरपूर क्रिकेट खेळ्ळे, क्रिकेट प्रेमी आशिल्ले आमी. तेच प्रमाणे आमगेली क्रिकेट ह्या भुरग्यांनी फुडें व्हेली, तोच एक आमकां अभिमान. आनी ह्यो भुरग्यांनी अशेंच हें राखून दवरचें आनी सांगे क्रिकेटराचें नांव गाजोवचें, इतलें म्हणून म्हाका भाशण हांव.
देव बरें करूं. हांव मागतां की अमरीश मराठे सेक्रेटरी हेणी उपकाराचें उलोवप करचें.
एकविसाव्या अखिल गोंय पंचायत म्युन्सिपालिटी टुर्नामेंटा हाजीर आशिल्ले आमचे कावन्सिलर प्रिती प्रसाद नायक, तेंच्या हांव मना काळजासून देव बरें कर म्हणटा. तशेंच आमचे प्रसाद नायक जे सदांच आमचे फाटीं आसता कितें करतना, आपूण जावन येवन आमकां हातभार लायता, तेंच्या हांव देव बरें कर म्हणटा. तशेंच शिव रघु इंजिनियरींग म्हणजे रघुवीर कोसंबे, जे एवरी इयर आमकां कितें ना कितें स्पॉन्सर करता. विचारनासतना एक फोन केल्या पुरो, आपूण आसा रे तुमी चला, तेंचेंय देव बरें कर म्हणटा. आनी सगळ्यांत आमचो पंढरनाथ करपे बाई वर्सां न चुकता कितें ना कितें, आनी तो पयलीं विचारता ह्या वर्सा केन्ना तुमचो टुर्नामेंट, तेजें हांव देव बरें कर म्हणटा. आशिश करमळकर आदलो सांगी मिटाचो अध्यक्ष, तेजें हांव देव बरें कर म्हणटा. आनी म्हाजी 2 उतरां सोंपयता. थँक्यू.
So we are receiving extra player from both the teams. Kindly assist us over. So Vaibhav, Vijay are the two openers out of all the. So requesting extra player of MANDOVI kindly come in the country box and assist with the names of the players. So two openers out, Vaibhav, Naik and British for the side. And they open the door for AGONDA, Pritam Chauhan as Babu. Is also known properly as Babu. So here we go, the first delivery of this grand edition of SANGUEM Cricketers 21st edition. So here we go, the first delivery there by signal, let's play. First delivery given the edge of the drive straight down the ground, touch on the fielder, rather than what allow this start for the last year champions, AGONDA. Starts with the play, starts with the boundary. So that will allow this start for the champions of the previous edition, AGONDA batting first. And in front of them, it's another local side from the old village. Good delivery, plays the ball to the guy to the ball towards the third man for the single, lovely batting stay. Good sense of batting, has struck a beautiful ball in the place ball to the guy for the single. So two good teams are fighting out to their places in the second round of this beautiful tournament. MANDOVI and AGONDA. So MANDOVI paper and AGONDA parties. But AGONDA will be facing the services of Deeparaj Khan and Army, who has been able to take his team single-handedly towards the champions crown. But Pritam looking very confident now. Kuznel was a hit out of the boundary, but now it is like waited by Pritam to risk the batsman from scoring any boundary. So as the captain says that sleep is not required, the player has to be shifted towards the cover point. By the misses by each ball, rolls out of the bats for the wicketkeeper, and a lucky chance for MANDOVI was not taken much. Meanwhile, a single to change this strike. That single brings British on the strike again. And good evening, China, again, good night, everybody. Ball, what would have been an easy chance, was not just properly and a couple of runs to the middle. So good start for the champion team, champion of 2020 edition last year. And now playing another match, what a wonderful way to start this tournament. Again, we will change pace, equally well played by British Stars, continues over the number one.
Salid, 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 salid. Salute. Say it. Say it. Salid, salid. Abe, salid.
Mr. Benny.
Salute. Say it. Say it. Salid, salid. Salid, salid. Salid, salid. Salid, 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 salid. Abe, salid. Salid.
So now another young chap, Sanguem, has given his opportunity to deliver the power play. Second power play over, will be over from the far end. And as the day progresses, we are going to see London entertaining crowd up the hill. So we can count in others on activities, but as the day progresses, more noise, very heard. Sanguem to deliver second over, man on strike, PARIVAR. Short pitch delivery, that's the ball to the short right, back forward. Then ready, two is on, and quickly with the batsman takes it down to complete couple of runs. This is a wonderful round, last week outfield, what a setup for this winter presentation. And players very in a very good mood actually after looking at the last field. Submit by the next viewer. And a short delivery. And what a lovely delivery. Right the ball towards the final lane. Just flick off the wrist to take the ball out of the boundary. Second boundary for about the Warriors and first boundary for PARIVAR. Submitting. Another shot is delivered by the ball. Return the ball away for a single, maybe inside the guideline. PARIVAR may not be happy with himself. And that's a strategy. Maybe the bowler has his PARIVAR not very in the gate here. So maybe we want to trouble him. But PARIVAR, let me tell you, he is a very shrewd batsman. Very clever chap. Another shot to the player was to be guided ball towards the point area. Suraj against this ball, throws it back to keeper. No chance of any run. And definitely PARIVAR would be little upset between for losing that short delivery. If he had to manage to pick it right from the middle of the area and the ball would have come towards the commentary box. Meanwhile, luckily Sanguem. Another shot which is delivered straight onto the borderline, equally along the ground towards middle area for another single. So Lord Manchester is really seen as the match progress. As two experienced chefs who are playing as option player for PARIVAR, Robert D'Souza, a big name, and Suraj very giving advice for the captain as well as the reverse of the regular interval whenever needed. so many things to be watched for. Meanwhile, Sangem also set ball to British. Full British is full of his hands like to conclude the second goal. After the matches of 2, score is 15.
Sale, 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 बाबा हारमोनियम बजाते नहीं, बाबा हारमोनियम खाते थे। अबे साले कभी से माफ करना, मैं जो कहाँ बजाते थे मैं नहीं बताऊंगा। अरे तू किसी के पीछे बजा, किसके पीछे बजा, क्या किसके पीछे बजा, के पीछे। अबे साले कभी से माफ करना, तो वक्त नहीं तो उधर निकल जाता हूँ। लेकिन शौक मुझे कुछ और भी। और कौन से शौक? अगला सवाल दो। हारमोनियम क्यों बजाए? क्या हारमोनियम क्यों बजाए? अगला सवाल दो। हारमोनियम बजाने के शौक है क्या? हारमोनियम बजाने के शौक है? अबे साले जब माफ करना, मैं जो इस तरीके से मैं तो उधर निकल जाता हूँ। जब हारमोनियम बजा रहा हूँ तो जाहिर है हारमोनियम, लेकिन शौक मुझे कुछ और भी। और कौन से शौक? अगला सवाल कौन से? कौन से? एक धुन बना रहे हैं, लेकिन धुन बन नहीं रही। क्यों नहीं बन रही? धुन इसलिए नहीं बन रही, हारमोनियम बजाने नहीं आता। बड़ा हरामी हो बेटा। चलो भाई, साले 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 साले
Vaibhav have taken 2 balls to judge the nature of wicket, took his time to set the balls, and that is a wonderful play. And if he continues, then definitely the team will the total quota. Again, it's going to be one of the best sensible batsmen and goes and sees that takes a signal, gives chance to his partner to take care of the crossing. A good penalty is going on, and so far the game is going in favor of the penalty side. Not much of effort is seen on the ground by the whole team. They are not attacking, but rather than having a series shuffles across. Guys ball, plays ball at the last minute. Guys ball towards the point, no chance for Suraj is alert. Short delivery, batsman not able to connect. Another dot ball. So these dot balls definitely will boost the confidence of the league side, but this is a league side that normally we don't see as far as when the restrictions are on. Fielders are right on the circle. Again, strike from by the umpire, the sure confirms that this is an illegal delivery, a run fair to the total. And a straight type of step as far as leather ball cricket is concerned. The fielders are standing at right at the circle. There is no intent from the fielding side to put pressure on the batting team in British on this right. A good delivery, gentle bounce offered from the deck, making it difficult for the strikers. John was bowled by PARIVAR. So maybe different strategies, maybe just want to stop the boundaries, and maybe we have to give the signals in power play. Different strategies are very characters. Game now, the strikes the ball towards the middle of the field, very alert, gets the ball, and then continues over number 3. after completion of 3 overs. Score is 23 without any loss of wicket. Now we are into the 4th over. Sangesh continuing from behind. Vaibhav on the striking end. And now he gets 5 meters to be placed outside the clear circle. So Sangesh right down on the chance. Full pitch by ball is inside, travels towards the finding a cricket on the deep, gathers the ball, meanwhile a single is on to take the score to 24. And that single brings Bridges on the striking end. So there are many different rules that the captain has to take care as far as this format is concerned. And as the right batsman comes on the striking end, you can see change in the field center. Bridges on the striking end, Sangesh to deliver. Another good delivery with his strike. Guys, ball towards the cover point, fielder from the team, sweeper against the ball, another single. So at the previous side, now there is a provision for the batsman to take the singles as a lot of vacancies inside the clear circle. So let's see what is going to be the game from here on. Sangesh, right down the to the right batsman. Full toss is given as a strong connection. Ball down to the counting box. Sliding away from the counting box. Otherwise, Kennedy is on. There's a big sister of Vaibhav. What a player. Not playing the head here, but still very confident to smack the ball that has been in the zone. There's a much better shot. Proper level of wicket shot. Dispatch the ball over the point area. What a wonderful player Vaibhav is. He is having a role playing the level after a very long time. It doesn't look to be that he's playing after a very long time. Wonderful batsman, second sister from his bat. Again, a good job by the player carrying the ball towards the third man. Fielder on the gathers the ball. And this is a sensible way of batting. Knows that runs around 6 hands down. So not taking any risks further. Guys on towards the third man to take a single. That single is the total 32. Another very full alliance like this is the most of the bowlers they want to deliver as the batsman doesn't get the elevation that is required to smack the ball out of the park rather than playing safely heading towards the turn or either blocking it. So whatever line length now maintained by Sangesh, not giving much for the batsman. Short pitch look at the ball, lovely fielding, oh my God, what a wonderful drive towards his left. Lovely fielding, this is the quality fielding of a quality player as the 4th over concludes. Total moves to पार्टनरशिप हो चुकी थी या इसलिए तो समाधान इसलिए और कैश इसलिए रॉबर्ट डिसीजन था आपने ब्रिटिश फर्टिलाइजर आर्ट बनाए इस पार्टनरशिप डेफिनेटली किरगी उसमें आर्ट बदलता था और इसके बाद बादल जी उतरे मैदान पर तो ये पीस होगा खेल सूझबूझ मैदान पर करके लेकिन वो लेके कुछ गेम पर जो झटका लगा है इसका कितना खामियाजा भुगतना पड़ता है बेटी को देखते हैं बैट्समैन बादल सिंह ने कमाल संभालने में बैठी थी और ये उसके अलावा मसद में मौजूद और इसके साथ बादल सिंह ने पहली गेंद पर हल्का सा कंफ्यूजन के ये रन जीत और उसके साथ अपना खाता खोला लेकिन अब मैं क्रीज पर हो गया नाइक जो ये इनफॉर्म बैट्समैन अब तक बढ़िया बैटिंग नहीं सुध भरी बैटिंग है बनाई जब ऑर्डर तो उसके बाद हल्का सा खेल रहा से मिलकर रन निकाला कर पार्टनर को चलाया देते हैं और इस बार यहाँ पर बॉल जो है पीछे से गई है मिडल बॉल के पीछे इंतजार कर रहे हैं पर डिसीजन था ये एचएल करने की या एचएल करने की मौका था पर कीपर के सामने लेकिन ये मौका जो है ड्रॉप यहाँ पर कितना महंगा पड़ता है और ये मौका देते हैं आने वाले को उसमें पता चलेगा स्ट्राइकर पर इस बार हो गया बादल सिंह सॉरी भाई वो दो रन निकाले थे और बहुत बढ़िया गेंद जिस तरीके से खेला कुछ गेंद पर जो मौका यहाँ पर बना था उसका फायदा यहाँ पर जरूर उठाएंगे वही वो और छठी पर लेकर जिन्होंने बहुत बड़ा क्रिकेट मैच करने तो बॉलिंग मार पर होगी इस टूर्नामेंट में पहली बार 5 ओवर का ये समाप्त 36 रन जो ओवर लगे हैं और एक महत्वपूर्ण विकेट जो है वो है विजय पटेल की बादल सिंह पहुंच गए पर अब भी आए हैं विकेट अच्छी ओवर मिली थी और इस ओवर में बहुत ही बढ़िया कैच पकड़ी थी और वापस से जाना विजय पटेल को उसके बाद बादल सिंह ने बैटिंग की कमान संभाली है पहले बहुत बढ़िया वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद एक रन और फील्डर को चूज कर उसके बाद एक रन मिला और एक रन हमारा जो टोटल 37 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर एक विकेट के साथ पर वैभव भाई बहुत ही बढ़िया बैटिंग रही है, एक छोर रस्ता ले रहा है। और आगे अगर भाग पीछे मौजूद तो एक चल कर आगे है पर हर दिशा में बॉल गई और एक रन पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया और शायद बहुत सिंह 38 पर पहुंचा स्कोर एक विकेट नुकसान पर। और फिर पांच गेंद दिशा में वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद है, रखा है बॉर्डर और उसी दिशा में हल्का सा से लेकर एक रन किया और एक रन जो था ओवर 39 पर पहुंचा स्कोर। और मौजूद बहुत बढ़िया खेली वहां फील्डर मौजूद थी, फील्डर हाथ गई है और रन निकालने का यहां पर कोई मौका नहीं। फिर एक बार वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद है, बहुत ही बढ़िया फील्डिंग है, थोड़ी सी जरूरत होती तो ये बॉल उड़ के चांस डाला, लेकिन बहुत बढ़िया कैच और उतना ही शत्रु एक रन और जुड़ा हुआ है टोटल में। और इसके साथ 40 रन का किया है पेनल्टी के लिए। और ये बहुत बढ़िया शॉट वहां पर पीछे से बहुत लेकिन पिलर से बहुत दूर सजा क्या हो तुम मुझे अब
फोर पर पहुंचा स्कोर। बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी अब तक रही है वैभव नाइक के बल्ले से आई ये पारी। देखते हैं कहां तक जाती है ये पारी और कितने रन जोड़ते हैं इस अपने इनिंग में। इस बार शॉट ऑफ लाइन गेंद, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद सर्कल में। जब तक फील्डर फील्ड करता, एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया और लेग बाय का इशारा आता हुआ एम्पायर की तरफ से अतिरिक्त रन यहां पर जुड़ता है टोटल में। और 45 पर पहुंचा स्कोर। एक विकेट जो गिरा था वो विजय फलदेसाई का। उसके बाद ये पार्टनरशिप वैभव और बादल सिंह के बीच धीरे धीरे उभरती हुई। ये बहुत ही बढ़िया करारा शॉट, लेकिन पीछे फील्डर वहां पर मौजूद। 1 रन कंप्लीट, दूसरा रन, और थोड़ी सी वहां पर हड़बड़ाहट, थोड़ी सी यहां पर गेंद हाथ से छूटे और उसी का फायदा उठाकर 2 रन जो है दौड़कर कंप्लीट किए। 2 और रन यहां पर जुड़ती हुई टोटल में 47 पर पहुंचा स्कोर। तो ये आज बहुत ही बढ़िया क्रिकेट का मुजाहरा यहां पर देखने को मिला है। जब जब मौका मिला बड़े शॉट लगाए, चौके चक्के लगाए, और जब भी बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंदें रहती है उस पर हल्का सा पुश करके 1-1 2 रन। इस बार आई नहीं जिस तरह से चाहते थे, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद सर्कल में, और जब तक कि फील्डर फील्ड करता 1 और रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। 48 पर पहुंचा स्कोर। अब स्ट्राइक पर होंगे वैभव नायक। फिर एक बार बढ़िया गेंद, सर्कल में फील्डर मौजूद, कोई मौका नहीं रन लेने का। तो गेंदबाजी जो है बहुत ही बढ़िया रही है, सटीक लाइन और लेंथ के साथ ये गेंदबाजी रही है। कोई मौका नहीं यहां पर बड़े हिट, बड़ा शॉट खेलने का। लूज डिलीवरी जो है अब तक रॉबिन डिसूजा ने नहीं दी है अपने दूसरी ओवर के स्पेल में। ये बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, पीछे वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद, और आसानी से दौड़कर 1 रन यहां पर कंप्लीट करेंगे। उस 1 रन की बदौलत 49 पर पहुंचा स्कोर, और उसी के साथ 7 ओवर का खेल यहां पर समाप्त होते हुए 7 ओवर के बाद 49, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। सूरज डोंगरे अपनी दूसरी ओवर लेकर तैयार, और यहां पर आगे आकर बड़ा शॉट खेलने की कोशिश। वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, और यहां पर इस रेस में बॉल ने बाजी मारी है, और एक चौका यहां पर जुड़ता हुआ टोटल में, और इस चौके की मदद से 53 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर। यही वेलकम बाउंड्री, और ये बाउंड्री जो है आई है वैभव नायक के बल्ले से। तो सूझबूझ पर यहां पर थोड़ा सा मौका मिला, रूम मिला, उसी मौके का फायदा उठाकर एक बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट खेला और गेंद को सीमा रेखा के बाहर पहुंचाकर, और एक चौका जो है टोटल में यहां पर जुड़ गया है, और उसी की बदौलत 53 रन कुल बने हैं। ये बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंद, फिर एक बार स्क्वायर लेग की दिशा में जाती हुई गेंद, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद सर्कल में, और जब तक कि फील्डर फील्ड करते 1 रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया, और 1 रन यहां पर जुड़ता है, और इसी के बदौलत 54 पर पहुंचा स्कोर। और अब स्ट्राइक पर होंगे बादल सिंह। बादल सिंह की अब तक बढ़िया पारी रही है, एक चौका भी लगाया है इस अपनी पारी में। कट कर दिया, वहां पर मौका यहां पर मिला था, थोड़ी सी यहां पर चूक, कीपर ने यहां पर चूक जो है, गलती कितनी महंगी पड़ती है आने वाले ओवरों में पता चलेगा। लेकिन यहां पर मौका बना था सूरज की गेंद पर, ऐसे कैचेस पकड़ने चाहिए कीपर को, लेकिन कैचेस विंस द मैचेस कहा जाता है क्रिकेट में, और यहां पर फ्री हिट लिया है। तो इस फ्री हिट का देखते हैं कितना फायदा उठाते हैं, कितने रन इस फ्री हिट पर अर्जित करते हैं। और यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, लेकिन जी नहीं, कनेक्शन उतना अच्छा नहीं था। यहां से लगा कि बहुत बढ़िया शॉट है, लेकिन ये जो फ्री हिट यहां पर लिया था उस पर बाउंड्री चाहते थे, लेकिन ये बाउंड्री यहां पर नहीं लगी। 1 रन उसी बीच दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया, और उस 1 रन की बदौलत 55 पर पहुंचा। तो फ्री हिट जो यहां पर लिया था उसका फायदा यहां पर नहीं उठा सके। हालांकि बॉल तो बहुत बढ़िया थी, शॉट ऑफ लेंथ गेंद थी, शॉट तो खेला था लेकिन आई नहीं जिस तरह से वो चाहते थे। बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, वहां पर सर्कल में फील्डर मौजूद, जब तक कि फील्डर फील्ड करता, एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। 56 ओवर पहुंचा स्कोर, एक विकेट के नुकसान पर। और आगे आकर खेलने की कोशिश थी, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद, पॉइंट पर फील्डर मौजूद था और जब तक कि पॉइंट का फील्डर दौड़कर ये गेंद कलेक्ट करता, एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। और इसी के साथ 57 पर वो चाहे स्कोर 8 ओवरों की समाप्ति के बाद। और आगे का हाल अंग्रेजी में सुनाने के लिए आपके सामने होंगे हरीश काकोडकर।
Thank you, Sanket. And here's the match scenario in 8 over. The score is 57 for the loss of 1. Agonda Warriors, champions of last year, so far in a very good situation at this stage. Not that short. Robin has been bowling quite decently here with a decent pace, looking much more fitter compared to last year. Maybe done a lot of hard work in his fitness. And he's hurried on to the batsman, Badal Singh, the previous ball. Things are looking even Stevens here, both the sides at 9 overs. Once again, is he bowled? Yes, he's clean bowled, maybe chopped on, hit wicket, chopped on onto the wickets and is out. So one more wicket going down, and Robin D'Souza strikes at the right time, and that too, the man who was looking very solid, Badal Singh, has to depart, and second wicket going down at the score of 57. Inside Asia, hitting the wickets. So Robin D'Souza strikes, second wicket going down. And with that, Vaibhav is still playing very well here at the score of 35. New batsman coming onto the wicket. Oh, he had absolutely no idea where the ball has landed and gone to the keeper. Well, keeping is the most important job in leather ball cricket. Not so much in tennis ball cricket. We know how important it is to gather the ball, not giving too many byes, taking the catches. So you should have a regular keeper because it's the most difficult job in leather ball cricket. The most important fielder for any side. Once again, this time very nicely played with straight bat. And I guess a lot of hard work done here by Sangem cricketers as they do usually. Right now, Tushar, Durgesh and others are behind the side screen, to check if everything is in a proper shape. This is very nicely played up and over the point region fielder. Uppercut here from the batsman from Pratik Kholkar getting his first boundary. This was short and wide, asking to be hit away. He just had to apply bat onto that and he will get a boundary. So with that boundary, we'll feel a lot better here. First two dot balls are played by Pratik and now getting a boundary. This is very nice. This is very nice here from Robin D'Souza. He knows that the previous ball that he bowled was a very loose one and asking for an easy boundary to the batsman who was struggling. And that will, dot ball will finish over number 9 here. After 9, the score is 61 for the loss of 2. A wicket taking over for Robin D'Souza comes to an end. And here comes left arm orthodox spinner Saish Kamath. Very nicely bowled. Asking for wide Vaibhav. Umpire Nilesh Naik and Ajit Shirodkar officiating this tournament, officiating this match and the next match as well. Oh, going for the reverse hit. Wonderful timing here. He knew that the pace was given by Saish Kamath and a beautiful reverse hit here from the batsman. No chance for the fielder at point region. Score moving on to 65 with that boundary. And certainly if you have this shot in your kitty, in your armory, then it can make life difficult for a bowler because you can play so well that switch or reverse hit certainly will put some sort of doubt in the minds of the bowler where to bowl the next ball. This time much better, made him to come onto the front foot. It was not that drivable length, although he went for the drive in the covers. Good collection here from the keeper. This time once again straight back to the bowler. This is much better line, much better length compared to bowling a little bit shorter. So making the batsman to come onto the front foot. As once again scoop shot here. The entire touchment of pace should be stopped by the fielder in. Oh, this is good running between the wickets. Very good running here from Vaibhav. He knew the moment the fielder was very weak. He had very weak throw and he had targeted him. Slight fumble and he was off for the second. There's a good cricket here. He has been playing wonderfully well right from the start, getting the boundaries, getting sixes, and now trying to get those doubles as well. So he knows that a few dot balls, I want to get a single or a double at this moment. Once again, very nicely played. In the gap, and what a timing. Back foot punch here from Vaibhav against left arm orthodox Saish Kamath. He has played him a reverse hit, he has scooped him, and now a back foot punch in the covers region for a boundary. Wonderful over here coming to for AGONDA Warriors after completion of 10. The score is 71 for the loss of 2. The new bowler. Free hit has been taken. So this is the second free hit that has been taken. First was taken by Badal Singh at over number 7.4. And just single had come off that free hit. Now it has been taken against Gunjal. Went for the switch, free hit, didn't get anything. So good bowling here, shot of good length, slightly wide outside of stump. He went for that uppercut, but that was not to be. So dot ball, this free hit costed nothing here for MANDOVI Parivar. So far, Vaibhav has been playing a very, very valuable and worthy knock, classy knock here for his side, AGONDA. Oh, that's a stunning ball. I hope he is not injured. There's some worry here for the bowler in the follow through. And he seems to be okay. He seems to be back in his bowling mark. But both the balls have been spectacular here. Right on in the good length area and allowing the ball to do something. Once again, shot of good length. Are they going for the second run? Vaibhav is very quick. He's going for the second run because fielders are quite deep. Good fielding there was from Saish, but he was way too deep in the mid-wicket region. And he had come all the way to the inner ring to stop that. But since Vaibhav is very quick, the second run was quite easily completed. This is the 21st edition of SANGUEM Cricketers match played between the defending champions AGONDA Warriors and MANDOVI Parivar, both teams hailing from Kankona region. This time once again slightly short, and Vaibhav says I am already tired, and this is not an opportunity scoring for the second runs. This time Saish comes much more quickly. So far so good here from Gunjal. Vaibhav is playing beautifully on his 45. Can we see the first 50 in this 21st edition of SANGUEM Cricketers? He has played excellently well and done a commendable job. Although 2 wickets have been lost, but he has been pivotal here to get this team over the 10 overs barrier and getting them to a good total so far. Very nicely played. Once again looking for the double, and no, says Pratik. Pratik never in a position to take that second because looking at the way Vaibhav was running for the first run, he was very quick. He knew that he had played it with soft hands right in between the gap, but if the partner is not communicating for the second run, it's better not to go for the second. So once again, a shot of good length played in the extra covers region, single. And this is exactly what the job in hand for Pratik Kholkar. to take singles and continuously rotate the strike and give strike to Vaibhav. But that single will finish over number 11 and Pratik will keep strike. Score is 76 for 2. Thank you, DJ. And in comes the golden over. So whatever runs are being scored in this over will be doubled of this over and the total will be added. And that will be done by scorer Viraj Tendulkar. So golden over, in comes Saish. Once again they are going, and it will be only a single straight down the ground from Pratik. Will give strike to Vaibhav. Let's see what is going to be Vaibhav's approach. He knows that batting depth, if at all, Agonda Warriors has at this moment. But you cannot leave the job to the other batsmen. Whatever you have started by yourself, need to go maybe at least 15th or 16th over. And then take from that point onwards. Once again, played with soft hands. Golden over doesn't mean you cannot get out. Only thing, whatever runs are being scored will be doubled after the completion of this over. And sometimes this also plays in the minds of the batsmen. This is golden over, I have to get 10 or 12 runs. In the midst of that, you try to lose wickets as well. So what is the scenario going to be here? Vaibhav is also inching closer towards his 50. He knows that I cannot play some rash shots at this stage. Very nicely bowled, because he tossed it up, asking for the batsman. Yes, golden over, you go for that boundary that you are looking for. But batsman was also smart, saying no, I don't want to take any risk. This time played in the square leg region, fielder converging, will get only a single. So far just 3 runs have come of the first 4 balls of this golden over. Doing slow and steady, not going for that big hits at this stage against the left-arm orthodox Saish. That was a quicker one. He saw the intentions from the batsman. He was trying to come down the ground, hoping that it will be a tossed-up ball. But Saish was also quicker there and anticipated what a batsman was thinking. This time, good straight hitter and very nice stop here of his own bowling Saish Kamath. And after completion of that golden over, the score is 82. So just 3 runs have come of that. So it will be double, 6 runs being scored. So 82 for the loss of 2 in 12 overs. Thank you, DJ. The score after completion of 12 overs is 82 for the loss of 2. And this is going to be the 13th over. And there will be change in commentary as well. It's over to Sagar Gosavi for further updates in his beautiful voice in English.
So Gunjal to continue. This is the 13th over in progress. Meanwhile, a lovely single smash, I must say, from the hands of Suraj. A good call and even a better response by the partners out in the middle. Vaibhav is on the striking end, gradually inching towards his half century, playing at the individual score of 47 runs. 3 runs short of his 50. Let's see whether Vaibhav can be the first half centurion of 21st edition. Gunjal right arm over the stumps. Good delivery, lovely strike away from the sweeper. Ball is into the boundary and congratulations Vaibhav. You can raise your bat towards your dugout. The first half centurion of the 21st edition. What a platform to get the 50 when the team needed the inning, and a crucial inning played by the outstation player that has been asked to play for their side. Vaibhav Naik making a statement, making a comeback in the leather ball. The name was quiet for a long time in the cricket field, and now Vaibhav has made the statement. And let me tell you one thing, the history about this tournament. Whenever a player has scored a half century or a century in this tournament, and definitely the higher level has always kept an eye on that player and opportunities have come. So let me tell you one example after this delivery. Shot with oh my dear, that is even better looking shot, and the confidence of Vaibhav is up and up very high at the moment. After 50, getting the momentum, cutting loose, pulls the ball to perfection towards the wideish fine leg boundary. But boundary takes the total to 91. We are into the 13th over, 91 onto the card. Full pitch, wonderful strike. Robin watches the ball sailed above his head into the commentary box. Could not do much rather than have a smile on his face. And that's a wonderful strike from Vaibhav. Now Vaibhav shifting his gears. What a wonderful player. This is the statement. This is the mark that Vaibhav has done on this ground. Accelerating at the quick succession. 2 boundaries and a biggie. Now that is a wonderful gesture. Wanted to guide the ball as the fielder from the third man is right inside the circle. If he has to pierce the gap between the point and the third man, then definitely one more boundary was on. And definitely the bowler Gunjal is having a lot of pressure on his head as he is about to deliver the next delivery of the 13th over. Again a good pitch delivery. Vaibhav wanted to guide the ball towards the third man. Meanwhile the ball has been pitched way outside the off stump. Stretch of arms by the Billy Bowden of Goa, I must say, Ajit Shirodkar, signaling that this is a wide delivery. That wide takes the total to 98. Another good cut shot away from the sweeper. Sweeper runs, plays some football skills to stop the ball from crossing the boundary. And at that, a couple of runs concludes. 100, three-figure mark on the board for Agonda Warriors in the 13th over. So after completion of 13, score is exactly a century for the team for the loss of 2 wickets. Thank you, DJ. Check. Thank you, DJ. That was a wonderful music that has been played by DJ. Meanwhile, I was talking about some history of this tournament. Meanwhile, Saish Kamat to continue. So one name that I must say, it's none other than Shivam Dubey, who has played in this tournament, and in the very year he has been called for the national duty. Full toss delivery equally well, pulled slog sweeping act, but towards the fielder, one drop to get the ball to the fielder, fielded well to stop the ball from crossing the fence. Shivam Dubey played a beautiful knock a century on this very ground, could not win the tournament, but that statement was enough for him to be called in the national team. And he played for India in the same year. And that was a high-scoring match which was chased by that match was played between SKC Warriors and Oxford. And Oxford chasing the target of 243 in 20 overs. Meanwhile, a lovely display of batting. Drives the ball towards the cover point area. Robin, the tall guy, fields the ball, throws it back to Saish. Meanwhile, a single to take the total to 103. 14th over in progress. And now from here on, if Vaibhav continues to play all the allotted quota, definitely the team will post at near somewhere close to 200 on the total. So let's see what is going to happen. As it is said, cricket is a game of uncertainties. You never know. Short pitch delivery, pulls the ball away from the fielder. Fielder from the long on won't be able to reach, rather than watching the ball crossing the fence quite comfortably. That's a wonderful strike from Vaibhav. That boundary takes total 207. Vaibhav playing at the individual score of 68, 14th over in progress. Oh my dear, what a wonderful correction. Ball has been hit miles above in the air, above the head of the cock on the fielder. Robin D'Souza going to bring the ball from out of the boundary rope. And that's acceleration continues from Vaibhav Naik. That's even bigger. Sixer taking Vaibhav to 74, and the team total goes to 113. So Agonda Warriors doesn't look to be in a hurry. Now the batting power play will be enact. Only 3 fielders will be allowed to be outside the 30-yard circle. And to go much deeper in the history, Dheeraj Narvekar is another name who has scored a century in this tournament, and soon he was picked in the Goa Ranji Trophy team. So such is the history of Sangam cricketers. Meanwhile, the canteen facility is available at the right-hand side of the commentary box. If anyone is thirsty, hungry, you can visit the canteen. We can see beautiful trophies. Towards the left-hand side of those beautiful trophies is the canteen facility. There are soft drinks, there are Gatorade, Red Bull, and other liquids also available. Fruit juices are available, and even some eatables also available. So teammates, team, if you have not brought your lunch or the tiffin, if you're hungry, then do visit the canteen towards the right-hand side of the commentary box. And a lot many names that were able to shine in their future after playing these tournaments. But these are the 2 names that have been called immediately in the next level of the game. So such is the history of this Sangam Cricketers tournament. Pritham to continue. Meanwhile, a decent delivery. Pratik cuts the ball towards the sweeper. Meanwhile, no is the call from Vaibhav, as Pratik wanted a second. A good call, I must say, a strong throw towards the keeper. And Vaibhav wants to be the main architect of posting a good total. And he should be taking the strike for the maximum time. As the batting power play is on, only 3 fielders to be kept outside the 30-yard circle. And that Vaibhav senses the opportunity. More gaps and the vacant areas are outside the 30-yard circle as more fielders closing inside the circle as per the rules of the batting power play. So lot many vacancies, a lot many gaps outside the 30-yard circle. And that opportunity Vaibhav don't want to miss. That's why he settles for a single. Let's see what Pritham can deliver right arm around the stumps. Oh my dear, there's a wonderful strike, chance of a catch, fielder under the ball, and he misses Vaibhav as well as misses the opportunity. Vaibhav survives. That boundary takes Vaibhav to 78. Mallesh Komarpant was the fielder. That was an easy looking chance. Missed it from Vaibhav but dropped by Mallesh. Came down to take chance of stomping but Vaibhav quickly back to the crease. Wonderful, wonderful batsman that I have seen him cutting loose, scoring runs after a very long time. And this is the confidence that Vaibhav has gained. Was quiet at the initial stage but now doing the talking with his bat. Plays watchfully, one is a call towards the point. Suraj Dongre gathers the ball, throws it back to the bowler. Meanwhile, both the batsmen are quick enough to take a single. Vaibhav moves to 79. This is 15th over in progress, 5 more overs to be bowled. Let's see, can Vaibhav be the first centurion in the first match of the 21st edition? 79, more 21 runs required. He has got ample of deliveries to get those runs. Meanwhile, Pratik on the striking end. The youngster will be gaining confidence by seeing his partner at the other hand. Cuts the ball, chance of a catch. Suraj won't miss, and third wicket goes down in the batting power play. Pratik back to the pavilion. Pritham strikes in the 15th over. Thank you, DJ. New man in is Abhijit Patil, and before he could take the card from the umpire, a word of advice was given by Vaibhav. May have explained him how to carry on from here on as the third wicket is back to the pavilion. The new man in Abhijit Patil, fresh guy on the striking end, with a word of advice from his senior partner towards the non-striker's end. And definitely Vaibhav is playing with a plan. Let's see whether he can get up to the 3-figure mark for his individual score. Lot many questions to be answered. Meanwhile, Pritham, looking very confident, has gained a wicket. Now even a word of advice from captain to Pritham as how to deliver, where the fielders are to be kept as a new man walks in. Score 119. Change in pace, equally well played, guys. The ball towards the short mid-wicket where Robin is against the ball. That concludes over number 15. And the first betting power play over is concluded after completion of 15. Score is 119 for the loss of 3 wickets. So let's see who is going to bowl the second betting power play. Well, looks to be Sankesh has been asked, and a word of advice by Robin for him. So let's see what is the strategy they are going to apply for Vaibhav Naik. Vaibhav playing at the individual score of 79 runs, just 21 runs short of a 3-figure mark. And Sankesh Bhagat to deliver in the second over of the batting power play, and in fact 16th over of the inning. So 5 overs to go, 30 illegal deliveries to go. Lot of cricket is left in this first inning. So immediately Vaibhav takes the free hit, and that is the plan that Vaibhav has been working on. That is why they have kept the free hits intact with them, so that they can take it in the later half of the innings. Third free hit taken by Team Agonda Warriors. Full pitch delivery, Vaibhav flicks the ball away from the fielder. That's a wonderful boundary to start this second over of the batting power play. Boundary from the bat of Vaibhav takes him to 83. More 17 runs required. 2 free hits are left with the team. So let's see what will be the plan now of Vaibhav. Score moves to 123. 1, 2, 3 for the loss of 3 wickets. So Agonda Warriors looks to be at a solid position in the 16th over. 29 legal deliveries are yet to come. Meanwhile, the search party is on. Bush Rangers, in fact, the players who are good Bush Rangers have gone to find the ball that has been hit in the bushes. And even the Billy Bowden of Goa, I must say, Ajit Shirodkar is also the in charge, who is gone to get the ball that has been lost behind the bushes. So over to DJ. DJ, it's your time to entertain the viewers. So the ball has been found by the Bush Rangers, in fact the players, and now we will be on with the match. First delivery goes towards the square leg for a beautiful boundary to take the team total to 1, 2, 3 for the loss of 3 wickets. And immediately Vaibhav takes another free hit. So Vaibhav not wasting time to take the free hits. Meanwhile, lot of pressure felt by the bowler Sankesh Bhagat. Let's see what will be the incoming delivery for Vaibhav. Sankesh with a very long run-up. And the story continues. There was a chance of a catch that has been taken, but since it is a free hit, Vaibhav survives, goes to the total, individual total of 84. And team totals moves to 124. So now the new man in is on the striking end. Abhijit Patil taking the guard, marking the finally he is ready to take the striking end, and the change in the field setup for the new man in, and there will be a sight of relief for the bowler as Vaibhav is at the non-striker's end. More 4 overs to be bowled after this over. Another good flick shot towards this short third man. Strong throw. In fact, a short mid-wicket, a strong throw to the keeper, but look at the quick feet of Vaibhav. He was in a flash inside the crease. What a lovely running display displayed by the players of AGONDA Warriors, and that is the last free hit that was left in the quota of AGONDA Warriors has been taken by Vaibhav. Let's see whether Vaibhav can take the maximum out of it, or Mr. Bhagat is not going to give an inch for Vaibhav. This is the last free hit of the quota. Vaibhav cuts the ball, and the ball races away from the fielder, crosses the fence, and that's a boundary. That boundary takes the total to 129. Vaibhav moves to double 8, just 12 runs away from the 3-figure mark. Now, since the free hits are over, let's see what is the strategy of Vaibhav now. Will be guides the ball towards the square leg. A lovely tap. 2 is the call, and see the running between the chance of a run out, but Vaibhav is very quick indeed. Even the bails were dislodged, but Vaibhav running like a rabbit, very fast. And the couple of runs it takes Vaibhav to 90. 10 runs more required for Vaibhav. And what a good batting display by Vaibhav, playing like the previous outstation player. Let me take the name Deepraj, who has also scored a century. Let's see whether Vaibhav can do it. Leaves the ball to the keeper as he has sensed that ball has been pitched way outside the off stump. Stretch of arms by the dicky bird of the Goa. Nilesh Naik confirmed that this is an extra run to be added to the total. Score moves to 132. 16th over is on. More 4 overs to be bowled after this over. Ample of opportunity for Vaibhav to get those 3-figure mark. Full length, ball takes the inside edge. We have to wait for the confirmation. No signal from umpire, confirm that it is off the bat, and Vaibhav moves to 1 more run. Score moves to 133. Vaibhav moves to 91. Again, the dangerous mark, dangerous figure is in act. 33 has striked in the previous half of the inning. 33 has taken the first wicket, and now Vaibhav on the striking end, just 9 runs short of the 3-figure mark, and a total on the board is 133. Again the dangerous mark. Now as the 16th over concludes, it's time to have a change in the commentary box. Handing over the mic to the sweetest voice in the mother tongue of the India, the national language, Sanket Gaonkar.
ठीक, धन्यवाद सागर गोसावी। 16 ओवर का खेल यहाँ पर समाप्त हुआ और 133 पर पहुंचा स्कोर 3 विकेट के नुकसान के बाद। प्रीतम चौहान लास्ट ओवर अपने स्पेल का लेकर अब तक बढ़िया बॉलिंग रही है प्रीतम चौहान की, और जिस पर सभी की निगाहें है वैभव नायक धीरे धीरे अपनी सेंचुरी की ओर बढ़ता हुआ। केवल 9 रन चाहिए इस पहली सेंचुरी को पूरी करने के लिए। और पहली गेंद यहां पर नॉन स्ट्राइकिंग एंड पर जो खिलाड़ी था बहुत ही आगे चला गया था, अगर ये रन लेते तो रिस्क होता, खतरा यहां पर नहीं मोल लेना चाहते इस इन आखिरी ओवरों में और मना किया। बहुत ही बढ़िया कॉल। इस बार यहां पर क्लीन बोल्ड, सेंचुरी के बहुत ही करीब थे, केवल 9 ही रन चाहिए थे वैभव को, लेकिन इस बार जो गेंद जो कर सीधी टकराई और सभी की जो निगाहें लगी हुई थी सेंचुरी पर, लेकिन यहां पर अपनी सेंचुरी बना नहीं पाए। लेकिन वेल प्लेड, बहुत ही बढ़िया नॉक, 91 कुल स्कोर यहां पर बनाकर वापस सभी की ओर से अप्रिसिएशन, तालियां यहां पर बड़ी बजती हुई टीममेट से, क्योंकि बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी। लेकिन सेंचुरी अगर होती तो ये पहली सेंचुरी पहले ही मैच में होती, लेकिन यहां पर लक जो है उसके वैभव के फेवर में नहीं, आउट होकर यहां पर वापस। और यहां पर सुन सकते हैं तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट, सभी टीममेट्स जो है उसकी सराहना करते हुए, क्योंकि ओपनिंग बैट्समैन ओपनर आए थे, उसके बाद जिस तरह का नॉक यहां पर खेला डिजर्व करते थे ये सेंचुरी, लेकिन हार्ड लक, कोई बात नहीं। 91 कुल स्कोर बनाए यहां पर वैभव ने, लेकिन सभी को यहां पर इस पारी की दाद जो है, इस पारी की यहां पर सराहना जरूर करनी होगी। धीरज देसाई आए है अगली जो ओवर है उस ओवरों में एक बैटिंग की कमान संभालने के लिए। तो यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉलिंग प्रीतम चौहान द्वारा क्लीन बोल्ड करके वापस भेजा वैभव नायक को, जो इनफॉर्म बैट्समैन था, पूरे फॉर्म में यहां पर था और केवल 9 ही रन दूर था अपनी सेंचुरी से। लेकिन यहां पर बॉलर की जीत प्रीतम चौहान की यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंद। और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, लेकिन वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद लॉन्ग ऑन पर, जब तक कि फील्डर फील्ड करता, एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया और इसी के साथ पहली गेंद पर अपना खाता खोला यहां पर धीरज देसाई ने। तो इसके बाद ये 17th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस के बाद 3 ओवरों का खेल बाकी और इन 3 ओवरों में ज्यादा से ज्यादा रन यहां पर बटोरने की कोशिश होगी। बड़ा शॉट खेलने की यहां पर कोशिश जरूर है, लेकिन कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाए, सीधी जाती हुई कीपर के दस्तानों में गेंद। और इस स्तर पर और इस 17वें ओवर में ये डॉट गेंदे जो है यहां पर नहीं देखना चाहेंगे कप्तान। इस बार हवा में गेंद, वहां पर फील्डर जो है कोशिश जरूर की, लेकिन थोड़े से दूर रहे और यहां पर थोड़ी सी हड़बड़ाहट, उसी हड़बड़ाहट में ही 2 रन जो है यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किए। तो हवा में काफी देर रही थी, जो फील्डर वहां पर मौजूद था बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रयास किया था, लेकिन बॉल तक नहीं पहुंच पाए और ये जो मौका मिला था उस मौके का फायदा उठाकर 2 रन यहां पर कंप्लीट किए और इसी के साथ 36 पर पहुंचा स्कोर 4 विकेटों की नुकसान के बाद। इस बार थर्ड मैन की दिशा में गाइड किया, सर्कल में फील्डर मौजूद, जब तक कि फील्डर फील्ड करता, एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट की और सूझबूझ बाहर यहां पर पारी, सूझबूझ पर यहां पर क्रिकेट, बढ़िया गेंद थी, हल्का सा पुश करके एक रन यहां पर अर्जित किया और 137 पर पहुंचा स्कोर 17 ओवरों के समाप्ति के बाद 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। साइश कामत अपने आखिरी ओवर लेकर बॉलिंग मार्क पर इस स्पेल की आखिरी ओवर और इसके बाद जो है 2 ओवर रहेंगे 18th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस और ये पहली गेंद कनेक्शन उतना अच्छा नहीं, लेकिन एक रन जो है दौड़कर यहाँ पर कंप्लीट किया, एक रन यहाँ पर टोटल में जुड़ता हुआ और 138 पर पहुंचा है, तो बहुत ही बढ़िया स्कोर अब तक बोर्ड पर लगा है। वैभव की विकेट जो है इस बार बहुत ही करारा शॉट, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद और आसानी से ये कैच पकड़ा और एक झटका यहां पर लगता हुआ। स्कोर जो है उसे बढ़ाने की यहां पर कोशिश थी और उसी कोशिश में यहां पर अपना विकेट जो है गवा बैठे। धीरज देसाई बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट खेली थी, लेकिन सीधे वहां पर फील्डर के हाथ में और उसी की बदौलत 5वां झटका यहां पर लगता हुआ। तो 5 विकेट यहां पर गिरे हैं। प्रेशर जो है यहां पर दिखाई दे रहा है। जो वैभव नायक उसकी विकेट के बाद 91 रनों की बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी खेलकर वापस उसके बाद विकेटों की यहां पर झड़ी सी लगी है। 2 विकेट जल्द ही खोने की वजह से जो स्कोर यहां पर बनना चाहता उस स्कोर के पास यहां पहुंचने में जरूर कठिनाई जो है आ रही है। अतुल पाटिल उतरे हैं मैदान पर। यहां पर रचनात्मक तरीके से खेला गया ये शॉट, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद था, फील्डर ने जब तक फील्ड करता एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर, और दोनों ही भाई यहां पर मौजूद है। अभिजीत पाटिल पहले से ही मौजूद था और उसका साथ देने के लिए अतुल पाटिल जो है मैदान पर उतरा है। और ये यहां पर क्लीन बोल्ड, वापस आना होगा। बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर बॉलिंग का मुजाहरा। अतुल अभी अभी उतरे थे क्रीज पर, लेकिन कुछ खास यहां पर कर नहीं सके, केवल एक ही रन पर यहां पर वापस भेजा। तो बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर विकेटों की झड़ी यहां पर लगी है। वैभव की जो विकेट गिरी थी उसके बाद यहां पर सिर्फ विकेट गिरते हुए यहां पर दिखाई दे रहा है। तो ये बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर वापसी। प्रीतम चौहान ने ली थी वैभव की विकेट, उसके बाद केवल यहां पर विकेटें जो है गिरती हुई दिखाई दे रही है। 139 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर। वन 139 के स्कोर पर 6 विकेट यहां पर गिरे हैं। ये बहुत ही बढ़िया कोर्स की दिशा में खेली, फील्डर वहां पर मौजूद, एक ही रन मिलेगा। 6 विकेट यहां पर गिरे हैं, उसका दबाव यहां पर बैटिंग टीम पर जरूर दिखाई दे रहा है। और वैशाख पागी उतरा है मैदान पर जो बाकी बचे हुए ओवर खेलने के लिए। और फिर एक बार हवा में गेंद, फील्डर वहां पर जो दौड़ जरूर लगाई थी, हाथ में लगभग आई थी गेंद, लेकिन ऐन वक्त पर हाथ से चिटकी और यहां पर 7वीं विकेट का पतन होते होते बचा। हाथ में गई थी सीधी गेंद, दौड़ बहुत ही बढ़िया लगाई थी फील्डर ने, हाथ में लगभग गेंद आई थी, लेकिन ऐन वक्त पर कैच छूटी, उसी की बदौलत और एक विकेट गिरने से यहां पर बची। और उसी के साथ 18 ओवर का ये खेल समाप्त हुआ 142, 6 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और रॉबिन डिसूजा यहाँ पर अपनी आखिरी ओवर लेकर, बॉलिंग डिपार्टमेंट ने आज बहुत ही बढ़िया काम किया है। 6 विकेट जो है अब तक गिरे हैं। तो 2 ओवर जो बचे हुए हैं उनमें देखते हैं कि कहां तक पहुंचता है। टोटल 142, 6 विकेट के नुकसान पर यहां पर स्कोर जो है रुका हुआ है। पहली गेंद जाकर पैड्स को टकराई, इंतजार रहेगा एम्पायर के कंफर्मेशन का, और कंफर्मेशन आता हुआ कि लेग बाय का इशारा और एक अतिरिक्त रन यहां पर जुड़ता हुआ टोटल में 143 पर पहुंचा है 6 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। रॉबिन डिसूजा की ये बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंद, पहली गेंद जाकर सीधी टकराई थी पैड्स को। यहाँ पर हल्के हाथों से खेलकर थर्ड मैन की दिशा में गाइड करना चाहते थे गेंद को लेके ना, बहुत ही बढ़िया गति के साथ सीधी जाती हुई कीपर के दस्तानों में डॉट गेंद। तो इस लेवल पर, इस मोड पर ऐसी डॉट गेंदें जो है वो देखना कोई भी टीम पसंद नहीं करेगी, क्योंकि डेथ ओवर्स है, ज्यादा से ज्यादा मैक्सिमम रन इन ओवरों में आना चाहिए, उसी की अपेक्षा सभी टीममेट्स लगा रही है। शॉर्ट ऑफ लेन गेंद, हवा में गेंद है स्क्वायर लेग की दिशा में, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, और जब तक कि फील्डर वहां फील्ड करता 2 रन आसानी से दौड़कर कंप्लीट किए। तो इन ओवरों में अगर वैभव नाइक जैसे बैट्समैन अगर रहते तो चौके छक्के जरूर देखने को मिलते, लेकिन जो विकेट वहां पर गिरी थी उसका झटका जो है, उसका प्रेशर यहां पर जरूर दिखाई दे रहा है बैटिंग टीम पर। फिर एक बार बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, देखते हैं दूसरा रन अगर यहां पर लेते तो हाँ, बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन, लगता था कि प्रेशर मुश्किल में होगा, लेकिन बहुत ही बढ़िया दौड़ यहां पर विकेटों के बीच, और आसानी से ये 2 रन जो है दौड़कर कंप्लीट किए, और इसी की बदौलत 147 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर। तो एक सम्मानजनक स्कोर जो है अब तक बना चुकी है टीम। इस बार यहां पर गाइड किया थर्ड में दिशा में, वहां पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, दौड़ लगाई है, 1 रन कंप्लीट, दूसरा रन, और बहुत ही बढ़िया फील्डिंग वहां पर थर्ड मैन का खिलाड़ी दौड़ लगाई थी। अगर थोड़ी सी हड़बड़ाहट होती तो ये 4 रन जरूर मिलते, लेकिन बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर फील्डिंग, और उसी बीच 2 रन दौड़कर कंप्लीट किए। 149 पर पहुंचा स्कोर 6 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। जो 19वीं ओवर है रॉबिन डिसूजा की, बहुत ही बढ़िया रही है अब तक। और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, लेकिन पीछे लॉन्ग ऑन पर खिलाड़ी मौजूद, केवल 1 ही रन से संतुष्ट होना पड़ेगा, और उसी के साथ 150 रन 150 का आंकड़ा जो है छू लिया है टीम ने। 19 ओवरों के बाद 150, 6 विकेट के नुकसान के बाद। उन्नीस ओवरों का खेल समाप्त हुआ, और 150 रन जो है बोर्ड पर लगे हुए हैं। 6 महत्वपूर्ण विकेटें जरूर खोई है, लेकिन 150 जो है बोर्ड पर लग चुके हैं, और आखिरी 6 गेंदें बाकी। उन आखिरी ओवरों में देखते हैं कहां तक जाता है। अभिजीत पाटिल और वैशाख पागी यहां पर बैटिंग की कमान संभाले हुए है। तो आखिरी 6 गेंदें संकेश भगत पर जिम्मेदारी इन आखिरी ओवर की 6 गेंदें करने की। पहली गेंद आती हुई संकेश की, शॉर्ट ऑफ लाइन गेंद थी, पढ़ नहीं पाए, वहां पर रन आउट होने की संभावना, और ये यहां पर इंतजार, और जी नहीं, इंतजार करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं। आउट, क्लीन आउट, यहाँ पर रन आउट होकर वापस चलना होगा वैशाख पागी को। तो यहाँ पर एक रन चुराने की कोशिश में अपना विकेट गवा बैठे और 7वां विकेट यहाँ पर गिरता हुआ 150 के स्कोर पर। कुलदीप फळदेसाई यहाँ पर उतरे हैं मैदान पर। जो आखिरी 5 गेंदें हैं, उन 5 गेंदों में देखते हैं कहां तक पहुंचाते हैं इस अपने टीम के स्कोर को। 7 विकेट का पतन हुआ है 150 के स्कोर पर। और यहां पर कट करने की कोशिश, थर्डमैन वहां पर सर्कल में मौजूद, उसी बीच एक रन दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया और स्ट्राइक दिया अपने पार्टनर को। तो कुलदीप फळदेसाई ने पहली गेंद पर यहां पर अपना खाता खोला है और 151 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर 7 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। और अभिजीत पाटिल की यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, फील्डर मौजूद वहां पर। एक रन, दूसरा रन और दूसरे रन की कोशिश अगर यहां पर होती तो रन आउट। जी हां, यहां पर वापस जाना होगा। दूसरा रन आउट इस ओवर में होता हुआ, पहले वैशाख पागी और उसके बाद अभिजीत पाटिल जो है दूसरे रन की कोशिश में अपना विकेट जो है यहां पर गवा बैठे और 8वीं विकेट का पतन यहां पर होते हुए 152 के स्कोर पर। अनिकेत उतरे हैं मैदान पर। 8वीं विकेट के पतन के बाद स्ट्राइक पर होंगे कुलदीप फळदेसाई। और यहां पर फिर एक बार थर्डमैन की दिशा में जाती हुई गेंद फील्डर बॉल के पीछे और यहां पर आसानी से रोका और एक रन फिर जुड़ा हुआ। यहां पर थ्रो थोड़ी सी ऊपर गई थी कीपर के सिर के और उसी का फायदा लेकर और एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। तो उस एक रन की बदौलत 154 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर। कुलदीप फळदेसाई स्ट्राइक पर। और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, वहां पर 2 खिलाड़ी दौड़ रहे थे लॉन्ग ऑफ, लेकिन उसके बीच में से जाता हुआ स्ट्रेट ड्राइव तीर की तरह निकली गेंद। और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया इस आखिरी क्षणों में, आखिरी मौकों पर ये जो बाउंड्री आई है बहुत ही बढ़िया यहाँ पर वेलकम बाउंड्री, क्योंकि जितने रन इन आखिरी ओवर में बटोरेंगे उतना ही यहाँ पर फायदा मिलेगा बॉलिंग करते समय। 158 पर पहुंचा है इस बाउंड्री की मदद से स्कोर। और फिर एक बार, इस बार लॉन्ग ऑफ का खिलाड़ी जो है उसे दौड़ लगानी पड़ी। एक रन कंप्लीट, दूसरा रन और दूसरा रन भी यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। तो थोड़ी सी वाइड रही थी वहां पर लॉन्ग ऑफ से और उसी का फायदा उठाकर 2 रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किए। और उसी के साथ यहां पर पहली इनिंग की समाप्ति होते हुए 160 कुल रन बनाए हैं 8 विकेट के नुकसान पर। तो अगली इनिंग जो है ब्रेक होगा छोटा सा और उस ब्रेक के पार जो इस मैच का लेखा जोखा जो है, इस मैच का रिजल्ट जो है अगली इनिंग में, अगली पारी में हमें मिलेगा। तो इस मिलते हैं एक ब्रेक के बाद। 160 कुल स्कोर बनाया है और 161 रनों का यहाँ पर टारगेट जो है रखा है मांडवी परिवार के सामने। एक मिनिट डीजे 1 मिनिट हांगा 1 मिनिट डीजे प्लीज. हांगा कॅन्टीन जे आसात जे कोणाक रिफ्रेशमेंट घेवपाचे आसात कॅन्टीन आसात कॅन्टीनाक च्या सॉफ्ट ड्रिंक वेज पॅटीस नॉन वेज पॅटीस अंडा पॅटीस जे आसा अवेलेबल आसात. जे कोणाक हांगा ब्रेकफास्ट घेवपाचो आसा तेंच्यांनी घेवपाक जातात. कॉमेंट्री बॉक्साच्या सायडीन जी ट्रॉफी दिसता ट्रॉफीच्या सायडीन बारीकशे कॅन्टीन आसात. जे कोणाक हांगा रिफ्रेशमेंट घेवपाचे आसा तेंच्यांनी घेवपाक जाता. थँक्यू डीजे यू कॅन कंटिन्यू नाव.
So target set here for Mandovi Parivar is 161 runs from AGONDA Warriors. Request an extra man of both the teams, please be in the commentary box. Suraj Dongre needs no introduction in the game of leather ball cricket in Goa. Fantastic opening batsman. So we'll try to make the most use of this batting power play overs. Is in good form nowadays. And accompanying him at the non-striking end is Dheeraj Komarpant. Wonderful shot. Misfielding in the short covers region. I guess it is Badal Singh. Compared to his standards, they should have been stopped by him. So gets a single, gets off the mark Suraj Dongre. Very elegant looking shot here. Dheeraj Komarpant will be on strike now. Abhijit Patil starting the proceedings from the far end. From the generator end we can call. So here comes the bowler Abhijit. Once again, good cut shot, finds the gap as well. Can the ball race on towards the fence for 4 runs? Yes, enough legs. This is a wonderful outfield and you get a value for your shots. If you time it well, pierce the gaps, certainly you'll get value for your money. So good going here from Dheeraj Komarpant to get the boundary and off the mark. We have seen whatever we have seen of the first match. Pitch looks to be very, very good. You can play your shots. You can play also cross-batted shots. You can, if you time it, this outfield is also going to help for your wonderful timing shots to get you boundary or sixes. Looks big, but when you time it well, the pitch is also playing well, so you will get a good value for the shots. This time much better, slightly wide outside of stumps, a wide signal by umpire Nilesh Naik. Good start here in the very first over for Mandovi Parivar. They are chasing 161 runs. When it's a format of Panchayat and Municipality levels, you don't have all 11 players that are that will be good bowlers or good batsmen or good fielders. So you have to play with whatever you get. And you should be decent enough bowling in the good areas. Once again, appeal there, not out. The back leg was inside. He tried to play across. But he made sure that his left foot was inside the popping crease. So, no harm done. Good keeping here, nevertheless, from the keeper from behind wicket. Vaibhav Naik. That's exactly what I was mentioning. We have seen some catches being dropped by the keeper of Mandovi Parivar, but Vaibhav is one of the best keepers. Has played for Ranji. And definitely he was so quick behind the wicket. So all the batsmen need to be worried because they have got a great keeper behind the wickets and you cannot take or move your left foot in front. This time, once again, cut shot looks very strong in that region, in the extra cover point region. Whatever shot he is playing on the back foot. Score moves on to 7. We are just into the first over. A great tournament always. This SANGUEM Cricketers is the 21st edition. I've been in the last few editions doing the commentary here. And to tell you, it's not about the prize money. It's about the tag of winning the SANGUEM Cricketers tournament that is much bigger. The big trophy is also placed here for the winners and runners-up. 1 lakh cash prize, 50,000 runners-up. Very nicely glided with soft hands down in the short fine leg region for only a single. Maybe Suraj Dongre thinks that let's see what the surface is doing. This is the first match of this tournament. So let me get a hang of what the bowlers are. They don't look to be express pace, medium pace bowling. And when you have medium pace bowling attack, then certainly you should bowl in the right areas, right channels. Because if you are slightly short, a batsman of the caliber of Suraj Dongre can butcher you and murder you all day long. So just need to be in the right areas. Badal and Vaibhav must have some inputs to all the bowlers. Once again, the same shot here that fetching him runs. Are they going for the second run? Chance of a run out if it was a quick throw. But boundaries are a bit bigger here. So you need to have a strong throw, strong arm to get the ball quickly in towards the keeper. 2 runs taken, wonderful running by both these batsmen. After completion of 1, the score is 10 without loss. So in comes Ganraj. Ganraj Desai bowling from the road end. Both the teams hailing from Khankhona region. Mandovi Parivar, as you know, has won Sangem tournament. That was a tennis ball cricket tournament, all India level. Mandovi Parivar were the champions. So Sangem has been a happy hunting ground here for Mandovi Parivar, at least this year. SPL, the tournament that was, and best of the players from across Goa had come to showcase their talent in Sangem. And this is also one of the biggest in Goa. The Sangem Cricketers Tournament is the 21st edition. It's easy. I personally have organized the tournaments, but to organize a leather ball cricket tournament, you require a wonderful team. You require to have leaders, and you need to have commitment towards the game of cricket. Not easy to organize leather ball. That's the reason why leather ball tournaments have eased off. They are not being seen nowadays in Goa. Hardly 3 or 4 tournaments of good caliber, good substance are being organized. This is in the air, but luckily Suraj Dongre had not timed it well. Fielder was placed in the covers region, especially. I cannot call it extra cover. We'll get a single. It is more towards the covers region. So that's the reason I almost appreciate this Sangem cricketer side. And they have got some different rules, very different compared to all the other tournaments. There are the free hits, there is the golden over to power plays. So everyone knows, whoever has played on their tournaments previously, they certainly know it. And here comes the free hit. The first for Mandovi Parivar is be taken by Dheeraj Komarpant. Ganraj doesn't look to be the one who is having express pace. So Vaibhav stopped the bowler in between because deep extra cover has been taken inside in the short covers region, and mid off has been taken to a long off. This is a short ball. He should have better off pulling that because there was no man patrolling deep in the square leg region. If he had even played a slight pull shot, he would have got a boundary. Maybe the ball has jacked back in sharply compared to what he expected. So this free hit costed just 1 run for the bowling side. Agonda Warriors moving slowly and steadily. So far we have not seen Suraj Dongre what he's capable of. He is a fearsome batsman. If he gets going, these boundaries will look much, much shorter. Once again, a short ball, very nicely played. Once again, getting single. Sometimes when you have played at the highest caliber of Ranji, most of the time the batsman wants space, wants the ball to come much more quickly than normally it does in this municipality panchayat level, because we don't have express pace bowlers at this level. And certainly when you are used to playing with much better bowlers, much quicker bowlers, sometimes you need to take your time. because the ball does not come that quickly from the hands of the bowler as it usually does when you usually face in Ranji or other state level tournaments. So Suraj Dongre is taking his time out in the middle. Once again, a good back foot punch and a good running between the wickets. Easy as it was. Quickly, once you take the start, once you watch yourself, yes, the single is on. And if you take the start, it is an easy single most of the time. And Dhiraj knew that he had played with soft hands. And the fielders were on the edge of the circle. So with this single and second free hit, second free hit has been taken here by Suraj Dongre. So let's see whether that will break the shackles here that has been put on Suraj Dongre. And he wants to take the utmost advantage in these power play overs. Only 2 fielders allowed outside, and that will be at... let's see, the fielders are still moving. There seems to be some panic. They don't know exactly where to place the fielders, but they are placed in the covers and long off. Big appeal there, and Ganraj bowls a dot ball in this free hit. Well, free hit actually is more pressure on the batsman than on the bowler, because you have taken that free hit and you feel that I have to score a boundary or a 6. Bowler has to just do the basics right, and that is exactly what Ganraj has done over here. Simple plain cricket, although the leg side was wide empty. And now once again the field rotates. Mid-on has been taken to long on region. This is much better. Oh! Was it a catch? I think he just went in his hands and popped out. And he was the last man to drop catch on this ground is Badal Singh. He is upset with himself. This would have been an all-important wicket in this match between MANDOVI Parivar and AGONDA Warriors. So a chance gone begging here in this over against Ganraj bowling after completion of 2. The score is 14 without loss. Many are watching this match in the shades from outside the ground, enjoying the leather ball cricket, especially the big tournament that everyone waits. Everyone waits in Goa to play on this ground. This is one of the most scenic and a beautiful wicket. I should also give credit to the groundsmen of GCA, Babu and others who have done a fantastic job in keeping this track lively for everyone, not only the batsmen but also for the bowlers. Oh, that's a mammoth strike. What a big shot. Just short of good length. And Dhiraj Komarpan says, just cannot bowl me over there. This is a massive hit here. Big one. Score moves to 20 immediately. This is what it does. He waited for 2 overs. He know that the bowler was bowling short of good length onto the back foot, and a great hit. This time, much better comeback, much better length. And this is the region that Dhiraj also favors, especially in the point region. We have seen a boundary already in that region, and then the tools that he had removed. Something short, he's always waiting onto the back foot to hit that. As we have seen earlier, a massive 6. This is once again, this is wide open space in the square leg region, although he didn't time it well. Are they going for the second run? No, says both this batsman, because he was onto the back foot while playing their shot, so he had to take extra time and extra leaps to reach toward the non-striker's end. How a crucial catch that could have been of Suraj Dongre in that short covers region. I can understand non-regular or non-professional players dropping catches because they are not used to playing this leather ball stuff more often than not a regular practice. But regular professional cricketers should more often than not take their catches and show and set an example for others that yes, certainly which will be taking our catches, and that sets an example. Oh, that's a classic off drive here. Full length ball, and he was into the position and played and punches the ball down the ground. Elegant shot here from Suraj Dongre, first from his bat. He looks much more elegant when he's playing down the ground. This will give him a lot of confidence. He should be forgetting what has happened about the drop catch. Now he's back with intent of scoring these ground shots. Once again, this time we'll get only a single. Wanted to time it much better. And that will end over number 3 with a single to Suraj Dongre. 26 without loss in 3. So Kanraj, he bowled a decent first over, will be bowling his second over. It created an opportunity and a chance against the left-hander Suraj Dongre. Now Vaibhav trying to set the field properly. He knows what are the strengths and weaknesses of Suraj Dongre, so he's placing the field according to that. Many a times when you play against each other, you know the strength and weaknesses of the opposition camp. This time, very well played. Are they going for the second run? Vaibhav had come all the way from wicket keeping towards their short mid-wicket region. So only a single taken now, which will give strike to Dhiraj Kumar Pant. Score moves on to 27 with that single. We are into the 4th over. And a free hit has been taken. This is going to be the third, I guess. Viraj Tendulkar is updating with all the updates of this match and this tournament as well. Third one so far. First 2 have been counted for 1 and a dot ball. Let's see how much the third one counts. Dhiraj Kumar Pant looks to be the man who is going the aggressive way, and Suraj Dongre has been given the job to stay on the wicket, to stay and take steady runs. Try to play till the 10th or 15th over. This time very nicely bowled. Not a bad ball, but he will get a boundary nevertheless. The ball climbed on the batsman, but finally he played and glided it down the third man region. So good shot nevertheless. A free hit has given him 4 runs. So I personally feel nothing wrong against the bowler. He has bowled a decent ball. So with that, boundary score moves on to 31. Power play overs have come to an end. The first 3 mandatory power play overs. That's the reason why you see fielders back here in the extra cover region. Long on, long off, deep mid-wicket and deep square leg region. So 5 fielders which are allowed outside are already been placed by the captain. Not trying to give easy boundaries here at this stage. Badal Singh and Vaibhav are trying to patrol their troops, patrol their fielders in the right areas where Suraj Dongre and Dhiraj Kumar Pant wants to score the runs. And maybe hoping that they get something off the edge of the bat. This time once again, big appeal. Looks to be going down the leg side. Not much appeal from behind the wicket, so umpire was very much convinced. 1 leg by signal here. Suraj Dongre is playing second fielder compared to Dheeraj Komarpant at this stage. He looks to be the more aggressive one amongst both the partners. That must be the job. Maybe Robin D'Souza, Suraj Dongre must have a word with each other. They must have seen what had happened to the innings. At one point of time, one point of juncture, it looked as if when Weber was playing, they could have gone past somewhere around 175, 180 runs. But in the end, they fell somewhere around 15 runs short. It's not necessary that a regular player or professional player which is allowed outside, which two are allowed outside, should play and play maximum overs. Once again, a slog, a shot, it's in the gap. Oh, lovely fielding. Great drive here. Otherwise, this could have been boundary. Putting everything behind it to stop that. So this will set a good tone here for all the other fielders. Dheeraj Desai giving everything from his side. So 2 runs saved after completion of 4 overs. The score is 35 without loss. A steady opening stand here is given by Dheeraj Komarpant and Suraj Dongre. And it will certainly be a change in bowling from the Pepsi end. And it will be a change in commentary as well. I will hand over the mic to Sagar Gosavi.
Thank you, Harish. And now let's see what is going to be the progress of this run chase. Badal Singh. The trump card has been introduced by captain of Agonda Warriors. And the openers are intact after the completion of 4 overs. Score is 35. Badal Singh left arm over the stumps to Suraj Dongre. First delivery cuts the ball. There's a fielder has been patrolling the fence towards the sweeper. Meanwhile, Suraj takes a single, offers the striking end to his partner. Dheeraj, who has been destructive so far in this inning. And now let's see how he is going to tackle Badal Singh. As the 3 overs of compulsory power play has concluded. This is the 5th over in the progress. And that gives a liberty for the captain to put 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Many things to be taken care of in this tournament. This is a different format, not a normal T20. So captain has to be very shrewd. Meanwhile, Badal Singh going diagonal, left arm round, and that's on to the pass as appeal, but denied by the dicky bird, Nilesh Naik. Maybe going down the leg, that's why umpire having a benefit of doubt to the batsman. That leg buys takes the total to 37 and brings Suraj Dongre on the striking end. So different strategies for different batsmen. Let's see what Badal Singh has got in his armory. A quicker delivery, equally well played towards the point. If the fielder had to be a little quick, then definitely there would have been a hint of risk involved. Meanwhile, but the batsmen are quick onto their feet. Snatches a single from the fielder. Score moves to 38. Dheeraj and Suraj, the opening pair for MANDOVI PARIVAR. But a wonderful thing to see of Agonda Warriors is the fielding unit. They are giving everything. Meanwhile, Dheeraj cuts the ball. Fielder is quick enough now at the point where the quick feet should be kept at the point region where most of the time the ball comes. So the singles have been dried up. Meanwhile, another shot which just pulls the ball. There's a fielder patrolling the fence. Gathers the ball quite comfortably, throws it back to the keeper. Another single to bring Suraj on the striking end. So this is a wonderful batting display so far by Mandovi Parivar. Even there was a drop catch. But a sensible batting, playing along the carpet, taking the necessary risk on the odd deliveries that have been bowled. Again, plays watchfully onto his front foot, a quicker bowled by Badal. And that's the conclusion of the 5th over. After completion of 5, score is 39 without any loss of wicket. Gandaraj to continue the 3rd over of his individual quota. As is a T20 format, a bowler can bowl maximum of 4 overs. And now we can see 2 senior players, the 2 outstation players having a chat out in the middle as how to carry on with the proceedings. Badal bringing up his experience as played at the different level and helping his teammate to set the field for the incoming bowlers. Let's see what will be the plan as Dheeraj on the striking end, the big guy who has hit a colossal 6 over the mid wicket. Let's see what is going to be his approach. Meanwhile, Gandaraj to continue, left arm over the stumps. Again, there's cuts the ball away from the fielder. Fielder from sweeper won't be able to get the ball rather than watching the ball sailing past. And at the boundary of the very first delivery, Badal is not happy. Maybe Badal has suggested regarding the field placement, which was not accepted by his fellow mate, and the boundary has come from the same region. So this is where the experience comes in play. Meanwhile, a boundary taking the total to 43. 6th over in progress and 43 on the scorecard. Again, plays watchfully towards the bowler, well fielded onto his follow-through. Replies with a dot ball. So slight correction in the line and length. You have to bowl in the right areas if you want to put the tempo up. So this is the need of the hour. Meanwhile, Mandovi Parivar are moving at a decent run rate, not taking much risk. Another strike. Has it timed enough? And yes, he is. Dheeraj, the killer, hits one more sixer, even bigger than the previous one. Although he hasn't timed the ball that well, but still has enough power to put the ball out of the boundary rope. 6 taking the total to 49, just a run short of a half century of the team. So Dheeraj is quite clear with his intentions that he has been sent to do the acceleration. Again, there was a chance of catch, but ball falls short of Badal. And that's a 50 up for Team Mandovi Parivar. Congratulations for your half-century team effort. And all the 10 wickets are intact with the team. Meanwhile, Badal will be thinking about that drop catch every now and then. Suraj comes on the striking end. That is the thing that you see right in front of your eyes when you drop the catch. Meanwhile, Gandaraj to deliver. Again, ball takes the leading edge, goes away from the keeper as well as the fielder at the circle. And there's a welcome boundary from the fine edge of the bat of Suraj. That boundary takes the total to 54. Right now, the momentum is shifting from AGONDA towards the batting side. But you never know. Quick There's a saying, once one of the great players have personally told me, you are not a loser until and unless the final run is scored and the last wicket has been taken. So don't give up easily. Meanwhile, another deviated delivery away from the target. Keeper misses. Even it is an extra delivery. Wide is the signal from the umpire. Total 5 runs to be added to the total. Score moves to 59. This is going to be a very costly over for AGONDA Warriors, the champion team of the last edition, now feeling the heat, missing the services of Deepraj Gaonkar, the lone man army. So now a lot many things to be understood, to be planned. So let's see what will be the approach of the fielding side. MANDOVI PARIVAR, recently champion at SPL. In the tennis ball, now playing the leather ball cricket with much more confidence, as the two good outstation players are included in the squad, Suraj Dongre and Robin D'Souza. So meanwhile, that concludes over number 6. And MANDOVI PARIVAR are at a healthy rate of 10 runs per over, putting 60 runs on the board without any loss of wicket. Seventh over of the inning will be bowled by Badal Singh. So putting the fielders at the right areas. Again a pedal sweep offered. Ball has been put across the fine leg boundary. A hint, a flick of wrist, a delicate touch from Suraj to guide the ball towards the fine leg and the boundary. The run flow continues. The boundary taking the total to 64. So here both the batsmen are looking to be in a hurry to get the required target. And doesn't miss every scoring opportunity, trying to put the ball in the vacant areas to get the maximum out of it. Suraj plays elegantly. Full pitch delivery, flicks the ball towards the mid-wicket area. Fielder from the deep gathers the ball, just a single. So now the batting, MANDOVI PARIVAR looking much more confident at the moment, as all the 10 wickets are intact with them. And Dheeraj doing the most of the hitting, even equally supported by Suraj Dongre, who is getting a odd boundary out of the over on the loose deliveries, and sometime playing the improvised cricketing shots to get those maximum runs as possible. Meanwhile, Dheeraj on the striking end. Let's see what Badal can do now as a right-handed batsman on the striking end. Whether Dheeraj is going to play sensible or he is going to really go after Badal. Cuts the ball, that is his favorite shot. He has got most of the runs from the same area. Gets a single to bring Suraj on the striking end. There is a wonderful batting strategy applied by both the batsmen. Not taking risk on the regular occasion. Waiting for these deliveries to be bowled in their zone where they are comfortable of scoring runs. Score moves to 66. Again, Suraj plays the ball quite comfortably straight down the track. On drive is on for another single. So this is a very good batting display shown by Suraj and Dheeraj. They are giving respect for the good deliveries, waiting for the odd ball to be dispatched out of the boundary rope. And definitely this is going to put a lot of pressure on the fielding side, as a solid partnership has happened out in the middle. Another good connection. Fielder is intact, patrolling the fence at the long on area. Strong throw towards the bowler. only a single. With their single score, moves to 68. 7th over in progress. And this wicket looks to be a paradise for batting. Unless and until bowlers have some variations, it will be difficult to trouble the batsman. Full length offered, and that brings a dot ball. So a dot ball to end the 7th over. After completion of 7, score is 68 without any loss of wicket. Abhijit Patil to deliver the 8th over of the inning. So there's a certain change in the field setup going on for Abhijit Patil. So a couple of players are missing this match, and one name I would like to take of AGONDA Warriors is Sandesh. A very good all-rounder is missing today. We have seen his performance in the last edition. What a wonderful player he is. A good batting, bowling as well as fielding. Meanwhile, Abhijit Patil, strong strike, a pull shot in act. Fielder looking to be catching the ball, misses the catch. One more catch has been dropped, but manages to field the ball inside the boundary rope. And that will boost confidence of Dheeraj as well, as chances were created but not taken. 2 drop catches costing for AGONDA Warriors at the moment. Oh my dear, what was looking to be a juicy full toss. The ball dips at the very last moment, straight onto the stumps, and Dheeraj departs in the 8th over. First breakthrough provided by Abhijit. Dheeraj clean bowled, completely missed the flight delivery. First wicket back to the pavilion. DJ, it's time for you for the music. So that is the first breakthrough provided by Abhijit Patil. And as the first wicket goes back to the pavilion, the new man in is Sankesh Bhagat. What a wonderful small cameo played by Dheeraj Komarpant, played an inning of 39 runs, did a better partnership with his opening partner, goes back to the pavilion, where the total score is 70 for the loss of 1 wicket. Another good length, equally well played, straight down the ground. Bowler could not stop the ball on his follow through, avoiding a single to take the total to 71, and even that single will bring Suraj on the striking end. So far, the boundaries and the run are dried up in this over as there is a fall of a wicket. And let's see what is going to be approach of the said batsman. Another good pitch delivery, equally well played onto the front foot towards the point. Slight fumble onto his follow through. Meanwhile, not much harm done for the fielding side, but a run to the batting team. That single taking the total to 72. 8th over in progress, 72 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. Another good deal cuts the ball. 1 is the call. Fielder running very hard. Even Suraj is quick onto his feet. Good response to snatch a single from the fielding team. And the final delivery of the 8th over. Let's see what is going to come. Quicker delivery, punches the ball through the extra cover. The fielder from the deep covers, gathers the ball, throws it back to the bowler. That concludes over number 8. After completion of 8 overs, score is 74 for the loss of 1 wicket. Thank you, Jason, for the further updates of the for 4 overs. It's time for Sanket Gaonkar to deliver the comments and give the updates in Hindi.
आउट ओवर का खेल समाप्त हुआ है और 74 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर। और पहली गेंद वहां पर थोड़ी सी चूक, फाइनल की दिशा में जाती हुई गेंद, फील्डर मौजूद सर्कल में और वाइड का इशारा आता हुआ, एम्पायर अतिरिक्त रन यहां पर जुड़ता हुआ। ये जो है कुछ शॉर्ट गेंदे कुछ वाइड गेंदे उसी की बदौलत ये बड़ा ओवर साबित होता हुआ। और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया जड़ में डाली गेंद 89 पर रुका हुआ स्कोर। तो ये ओवर काफी लंबी रही है। और उसी के साथ यहाँ पर इस ओवर की समाप्ति वैशाख पागी की ओवर समाप्त होती हुई और 9 ओवरों की समाप्ति के बाद 89 एक विकेट के नुकसान पर। अभिजीत पाटिल की ये आखिरी ओवर, चौथा ओवर बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉलिंग आ रही है अभिजीत पाटिल की, लेकिन दूसरी ओर से जिस तरह का साथ चाहते थे वह नहीं मिला। एक बहुत ही बढ़िया पार्टनरशिप बनी थी सूरज और धीरज के बीच 70 रनों की। संकेश भगत है स्ट्राइक पर। और ये वहां पर थर्ड मैन सर्कल के अंदर दौड़ लगाई है। देखते हैं इस रेस में किसकी विजय होती है। और ये गेंद जाती हुई बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर। चौके के लिए हल्का सा डेलिकेट पुश था और वहां पर सर्कल में हालांकि फील्डर मौजूद था लेकिन उससे थोड़ी सी दूर और एक चौका यहां पर जुड़ता हुआ। तो ये पहला चौका संकेश भगत की बैट से आता हुआ और इस चौके की बदौलत 93 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर। एक विकेट जो गिरी है धीरज कुमारपंत ने बहुत ही बढ़िया बैटिंग की थी। 39 रनों का योगदान रहा था धीरज कुमारपंत का। इस बार बहुत ही बढ़िया सम्मान दिया, हल्के हाथों से खेला और वहां पर फील्डर के पास जाती हुई गेंद, कोई रन नहीं, डॉट गेंद। तो बहुत ही बढ़िया रन गति के साथ इस रन चेज को निभाते हुए मांडवी परिवार। संकेश भगत फिर एक बार अपने ही फॉलो थ्रू में अच्छी यहां पर फील्डिंग करते हुए बॉलर अभिजीत पाटिल एक चौका जरूर लगा लेकिन उसके बाद बढ़िया वापसी, 2 गेंदे बहुत ही बढ़िया सटीक लाइन और लेन के साथ। और ये यहां पर पीछे बॉल गई है, वहां पर फील्डर जो था थर्ड मैन पर वो दौड़ लगाई और 2 रन उसी बीच यहां पर कंप्लीट की। एज लगा था, अंपायर का कोई इशारा नहीं, मतलब एज लगी थी। तो कई सारे मौके इस मैच में बैट्समैनों को मिले हैं। सूरज को एक मौका मिला था, वहां पर कैच छूटी थी और उसी का फायदा अब तक बहुत ही बढ़िया उठाया है। इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेला, पॉइंट पर फील्डर मौजूद, जब तक फील्डर फील्ड करता एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट। और संकेश भगत और सूरज ढोंगरे बहुत ही बढ़िया यंग टैलेंटेड बैट्समैन, बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट। जब बॉल लगी थी बल्ले को तुरंत ही दौड़ पर अच्छा कोऑर्डिनेशन, एक रन वहां पर चुराया और 96 पर पहुंचा इस रन के साथ। इस बार हवा में गेंद, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर जरूर मौजूद कवर्स में, जब तक फील्डर फील्ड करता जिन्हें इस बार एक ही रन से संतुष्टि, क्योंकि वहां पर फील्डर बहुत ही चुस्त थ्रो जो है जल्दी थ्रो किया, बॉल पर गए और एक ही रन पर यहां पर रोका। और उसी के साथ यहां पर 10 ओवरों का खेल समाप्त। 10 ओवरों के बाद 97 रन लगे हैं बोर्ड पर, एक विकेट के नुकसान पर। ब्रिजेश यहाँ पर अपनी पहली ओवर लेकर तो स्कोर 97 स्कोर जो है बोर्ड पर लगा हुआ है और कब तक केवल एक ही विकेट जो है उसका पतन हुआ है और वो विकेट गिरी थी धीरज गोस्वामी 39 रन कुल अपनी पारी में बनाई। बहुत ही बढ़िया महत्वपूर्ण पारी इस निर्णायक मुकाबले में खेली है ब्रिजेश की पहली गेंद। और हल्के हाथों से पॉइंट की दिशा में खेली वहां पर गेंद, फील्डर पीछे जरूर मौजूद, एक रन कंप्लीट, दूसरा रन भी यहां पर आसानी से कंप्लीट किया। बहुत ही बढ़िया, मैंने पिछली ओवर में भी कहा था कि बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट जो है दोनों ही बैट्समैनों के बीच देखने को मिली है। सूरज डोंगरे और संकेश भगत यंग टैलेंटेड बैट्समैन जब जब मौके मिलते हैं बड़े हिट लगाए हैं और जब जब बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंदें होती है हल्का सा पुश करके एक एक 2 रन बटोर कर यहाँ पर स्कोर गति को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं। 99 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर। इस बार अच्छा शॉट, कवर्स पर खिलाड़ी मौजूद, इस बार केवल एक ही रन से संतुष्ट होना पड़ेगा और उसी के साथ 100 का आंकड़ा जो है छू लिया है टीम ने 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। सूरज डोंगरे की बहुत ही बढ़िया सूझबूझ भरी पारी, यहाँ पर ज़्यादा रिस्क नहीं लिया है, जब जब मौके मिले हैं चौके लगाए और जब जब बढ़िया गेंदे एक एक 2 रन करके धीरे धीरे से अपनी पारी को जो है आगे बढ़ा रही है और 100 का आंकड़ा जो है इस 11वीं ओवर में ही पार कर लिया है। अब स्ट्राइक पर होंगे संकेश भगत और संकेश भगत की ये बढ़िया शॉट स्क्वायर की दिशा में, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, 1 रन कंप्लीट, दूसरा रन महंगा पड़ सकता है यहाँ पर और अपील और यहाँ पर जो नहीं होना चाहिए था वही घटता हुआ विकेट का पतन रन आउट के रूप में। जो बढ़िया पारी यहाँ पर चल रही थी, बढ़िया क्रिकेट यहाँ पर चल रही थी, उसका अंत यहाँ पर हुआ और इस निर्णायक मैच में सूरज डोंगरे जो है बहुत ही बढ़िया यहाँ पर क्रिकेट खेल रहा था लेकिन दूसरा रन देने की यहाँ पर जो कोशिश की उस कोशिश में नाकामयाब और इस बहुत ही खूबसूरत पारी का अंत यहाँ पर होता हुआ रन आउट के रूप में आउट होकर सूरज डोंगरे जो है वापस। दूसरा झटका लगा 101 के स्कोर पर। डीजे साइश कामत गए है सूरज डोंगरे जो यहाँ पर बैड लक कहा जाएगा, रन आउट। हालांकि बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट देखने को मिली थी दोनों के बीच, लेकिन इस बार थोड़ी सी हड़बड़ाहट जज नहीं कर पाए और उसी की बदौलत ये रन आउट के रूप में दूसरा झटका लगा सूरज डोंगरे के रूप में। तो सूरज डोंगरे ने कुल 33 रन अपने इस पारी में बनाए। बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी, बहुत ही बढ़िया पार्टनरशिप रही थी धीरज कोमरपंत के साथ। उसके बाद ये पार्टनरशिप टूटी, 70 रनों की पार्टनरशिप थी। उसके बाद बढ़िया क्रिकेट चल रही थी लेकिन पिछली गेंद पर थोड़ी सी हड़बड़ाहट और उसी की बदौलत दूसरा झटका लगा 101 के स्कोर पर। ये फुल टॉस गेंद थी और उसका पूरा फायदा उठाया, बॉलर के सिर के ऊपर से ये गेली थी बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर जाती हुई और एक यहां पर करारा शॉट और ये गेंद जाएगी बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर सीधे 4 रनों के लिए। पिछली गेंद फुल टॉच रही थी और उसका पूरा फायदा यहां पर उठाया और चौका अर्जित किया। इस बार यहां पर अपील जरूर हुई है लेकिन वाइड का इशारा आता हुआ एम्पायर नीलेश द्वारा और बाहें खुली वाइड। यहां पर गेंद दिशा से थोड़े से भटके। इस विकेट इस ओवर में जो एक झटका लगा है सूरज डोंगरे के रूप में बहुत बड़ा झटका है, लेकिन उसके बाद यहां पर अच्छी बीटिंग एक चौका लगाया संकेश भगत ने और ये गेंद वाइड पिछली। फिर एक बार यहां पर पॉइंट की दिशा में खेला, पॉइंट पर फील्डर मौजूद, कोई यहां पर मौका नहीं और यहां पर और एक डॉट गेंद उसी के साथ 106 रन। और इस बार यहां पर सम्मान दिया, सीधे बॉलर के पास जाती हुई गेंद और उसी के साथ 11 ओवरों का खेल यहां पर समाप्त होते हुए 106 रन लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। बादल सिंह तीसरी ओवर यहां पर जो पिछली विकेट यहां पर गिरी थी सूरज डोंगरी की, क्या ये टर्निंग पॉइंट बन सकता है? आगे आने वाले ओवरों में पता चलेगा। और ये गोल्डन ओवर यहां पर लिया है मांडवी परिवार ने, तो देखते हैं इस गोल्डन ओवर में कितने रन बटोर पाते हैं। इस गोल्डन ओवर में जितने रन बनते हैं वो डबल हो जाते हैं, तो ये ओवर जो है निर्णायक रहेगा क्योंकि इस ओवर के बाद हमें पता चलेगा कि कितने रन चाहिए, कितने रन जो है इस ओवर में जुड़ते हैं, कितने रन डबल होते हैं। पहली गेंद रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेला, वहां पर स्क्वायर एक दिशा में एक ही रन मिलेगा। ये जो गोल्डन ओवर, इस ओवर में जितने रन बटोरेंगे डबल यहां पर हो जाएंगे और इस एक रन के बदौलत 7 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। बादल सिंह पर यहां पर जिम्मेदारी है इस गोल्डन ओवर में कम से कम रन दे और पहली गेंद सटीक रही थी, हल्के हाथों से खेलकर एक रन यहां पर अर्जित किया सनेश कामत ने। अब स्ट्राइक पर होंगे, साइश कामत, स्ट्राइक पर होंगे संकेश भगत। फील्ड में यहां पर बदलाव करते हुए संकेश भगत के लिए अब तक बढ़िया पारी रही है संकेश की इस गोल्डन ओवर में। पहली गेंद बढ़िया रही थी बादल सिंह की। और इस बार बाहें खुले एम्पायर ने वाइड का इशारा आता हुआ अतिरिक्त रन यहां पर टोटल में जुड़ता हुआ, तो इस गोल्डन ओवर में ऐसे स्तर पर इस तरह की एक्स्ट्रा रन जो है नहीं देने चाहिए। ये बढ़िया गेंद, इस बार कोई मौका नहीं शॉट खेलने के लिए, तो पिछली गेंद जरूर वाइड रही थी लेकिन बहुत ही बढ़िया कमबैक, ये गेंद डॉट रही और इसी की बदौलत अगली गेंद इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेला, वहां पर सर्कल में फील्डर मौजूद था लेकिन खुद बादल सिंह ने जाकर गेंद को रोका और एक ही रन यहां पर मिलता हुआ। ये गोल्डन ओवर जरूर है लेकिन यहां पर बैट्समैन रिस्क नहीं लेना चाहते, तो जब गोल्डन ओवर होती है स्कोर गति को बढ़ाने की कोशिश में यहां पर कई बार बैट्समैन अपना विकेट गवा बैठे, लेकिन इस बार बहुत ही बढ़िया सूझबूझ भरी क्रिकेट। इस बार फिर एक बार यहां पर हल्के हाथों से खेला लेकिन कोई रन नहीं हम मिलेगा। अपने ही फॉलो थ्रू में अपने गेंद पर बॉल को रोका और फिर एक डॉट गेंद आती हुई इस गोल्डन ओवर में। इस बार फिर एक बार बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट पॉइंट की दिशा में, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, एक रन का तो दूसरे रन की यहाँ पर कोशिश, और इस बार कोई हड़बड़ाहट नहीं, बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट, क्रीज पर सही वक्त पर पहुंचे और दूसरा रन भी इस गेंद पर कंप्लीट किया। तो इस ओवर में बादल सिंह ने खामोश रखा है, चौका छक्का इस ओवर में अपेक्षा कप्तान ने जरूर की होंगी कि एक बड़ा शॉट आएगा, लेकिन रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेले हैं इस ओवर में। आगे आकर खेली शॉट, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद और यहां पर कोई गलती नहीं फील्डर द्वारा, एक ही रन यहां पर मिलेगा। और इसी के साथ यहां पर 12 ओवरों का खेल जो है समाप्त हुआ है और अगले जानकारी अंग्रेजी में आपके सामने देने के लिए हाजिर होंगे 118 जो है स्कोर जो है लगा है बोर्ड पर पावर इस गोल्डन ओवर के बाद। और आगे की कमेंट्री आपके सामने अंग्रेजी में सुनाने के लिए हरीश काकोडकर जी, मैं विनती करता हूं कि आगे की हाल जो है आगे का हाल अंग्रेजी में आपके सामने होगा। हरीश काकोडकर।
So after 12 overs, the score is 118. Easing their way through towards the victory line is MANDOVI PARIVAR. And they've got colossal man of Goan cricket, one of the best all-rounders, Robin D'Souza, is yet to bat. Bowling doesn't look to be effective at all. They are bowling full tosses and batsmen are just finding the gap, just timing it without taking any risk whatsoever. So easy boundary here coming almost each and every over. And a beautiful batting here from both these batsmen after the both opponents had gone back in the pavilion. Suraj Dongre and Dhiraj Komarpan, Sankesh Bhadgat and now Saish Kamath. Both indulging in a good steady partnership. Sankesh also has played a decent enough knock with those boundaries and rotating the strike. They have been helped by the bowlers bowling wide down the leg side, few bias as well. So not great bowling from the defending champions. The Warriors expecting to do well as they were the defending champions, but not going great guns in this inaugural match. If they lose this match, they'll be out. Big appeal, but he played in the way in front onto the front foot. So umpire knew exactly, and he also said it's not a leg by, it's directly off the bat. So very good defense here, played with soft hands, rotating the strike. Asking run rate is also not big at this stage to trouble both these batsmen. It's less than 6 runs per over, somewhere around 5. And this is once again very nicely played in the backward of point. Good fielding by the time the ball is stopped and throw is been thrown towards the bowler. 2 runs easily completed. These batsmen, the professional batsmen are regularly practicing and they exactly know the weak fielders. If there is a slight gap, ball goes away in the left or right hand side of the fielders. 2 runs are easily completed. Once again, this is wayward bowling here. Cannot bowl wides at this stage, cannot bowl full tosses. They have to get these 2 wickets. If they take 2 wickets, then only they can come back in this match. This is poor stuff here. Need to be much better. Just shoulders are dropping, you can see from all the players. You can see the body language. They know that slowly and steadily the match is going away from their reach. just like the sand in the sand clock, just ticks away. Slowly the sands ticks away towards that. Oh, once again catch dropped. This could have been a chance and also a chance of making into this match. The comeback is not going right here for AGONDA Warriors. He wanted to play it maybe in the offside, getting an inside half. Bowler was not ready to take that catch. Chances are gone begging, few wides, few full tosses. Nothing going right here so far for AGONDA Warriors. Need to be much, much better. And I hope he is not injured. His finger looks to be hurt. Needs some medication or some spray. Magic spray is required to get him fit to bowl that over. It's almost 1:30 now, and we need to get along with the match much quicker because we have one more match to be played in the afternoon session. Score is 127. This time, good defensive play with soft hands from the batsman that will finish over number 13. 127 for the loss of 2. So a chance gone begging in the previous over. A good knock was there from Suraj Dongre, scoring 33, and a very quick fire knock from Dheeraj Komarpant of 39 runs. And now Badal Singh is going to continue from the roadside end, trying to get a wicket here. They need to be aggressive. They just cannot allow this batsman to go away with this match so easily. Need to put up a pressure, need to put extra men, and I guess they have put extra men inside the ring right now. Six men inside the inner ring, 2 men inside in the leg side, 4 men inside in the offside, and now he's trying to get one more man inside, and that's the right ploy. Even if they can go for boundaries, there is no point in taking the game too late because the batsman otherwise will finish this job in 17th or 18th over. Need to do it whatever you want to do right now. A good ploy here from Badal Singh. Oh, that's lovely piece of bowling here. And this is what I expected. He's an aggressive bowler. He's a fantastic thinker. And he has put up the pressure on the batsman and bowled a jaffer of a delivery. Classic left arm orthodox ball and clean bowls the batsman. Sankesh Bhagat going back in the pavilion after a handy knock played by him. And in comes the colossal man of Goan cricket, the devastating all-rounder, Robin D'Souza. So 128 is the score, 161 is the target. 33 more runs required, still lots of overs. And I just really like the ploy of Badal Singh. He knew that there is no point in going along with the flow that batsmen want them to go. It is aggressive ploy. Here pulls the fielders inside. Almost all are inside apart from one or two here and there. So he's trying to put the pressure, so it's going to be a free hit. Now, yes, he's trying to put one or two men outside. Just one man outside. And that is in the mid-wicket region. This is the fourth free hit. And it's taken by Robin D'Souza. Man, the strong man, fit man, and a powerful man. Let's see whether the free hit is counting for some runs for Robin and his team. It's definitely counting a boundary. No chance for any fielder to cut that off. Went like a tracer bullet in between the mid-off and short covers region fielder. In the slot, he was ready for that. .132. One more free hit and he's going to finish it off here. And things look to be right from Robin D'Souza. There's one man who can hit those boundaries and sixes is going to be him. As he's got the experience, he's got the power, he's got the timing as well to get some runs with those free hits. Oh, this is a massive one. He wants to finish it off in style. A big one from the big man. Badal Singh is welcomed. Badal Singh wanted to be aggressive against Robin. Robin had come with a plan to be more aggressive than Badal. Well, Robin D'Souza must be telling Badal that if you are Badal, I am a tornado. And the tornado has struck. Score with that 6. 138. 23 runs required. I think we require a ball, use ball, and in comes the match referee without his shoes. Ball is back and the aggressive intent of Robin D'Souza will continue. 23 only required for Mandovi Parivar to win this match with lots of wickets in hand, 7 wickets, and Robin D'Souza has just played 2 balls, scored 10 runs. Now once again, still going the aggressive way is Badal Singh. Getting his man back inside. So if Robin D'Souza wants to go after him, there's a open challenge here from Badal. Just go. Oh, absolutely no clue. Asking for an LBW chance. The ball is racing towards the fence. And I guess it will be just a single. It has been stopped by the man at the short fine leg region. Asking for an LBW, but it was just above. It was going, the height was there from that ball, so it will just hit the top of the pad. Will be just a single for running with the wickets from both these players. It could have been easy 2 or 3. Score moves on to 139. 22 runs more required to reach towards the target. That was a quicker one. That was very, very quick. Even Webber could not take that. He was not aware that it was going to be a quicker one here from Badal Singh. This is the 14th over in progress. Still 6 more overs left after this. Very nicely played. Good punch down the ground. Very well fielded. Should be only a single. That will finish over number 14 here for Agonda Warriors, and the score is 140 for the loss of 3. Thank you, DJ. 21 more runs required in 36 balls. Not a difficult target with 7 wickets in hand. And in comes the batting power play. Atul Patil comes into bowl from the Pepsi end. And Saish will be on strike. Robin D'Souza will be at the non-striker's hand. 21 required of 36. And if you know the rules of the Sangem Cricketers tournament, it was short, an easy shot here. Shot wide, just needed to find a gap and found it to perfection. As easy as it gets. So this boundary takes the score to 144. 17 more runs required. And I was mentioning about the rules of Sangem Cricketers. If you are not taking the batting power play before 14th over, then automatically it becomes 15th and 16th over becomes the batting power play. This time very nicely, correctly played here. Watching the ball till the last moment, getting the single. At the non-striker's hand goes Saish, and in comes Robin D'Souza. Target is just 16 away. Mandovi Parivar looking a very, very strong team, especially after Dheeraj Kumar Pant and Sankesh Bhagat played a very good knock. Locals also should play a good knock. It's not about Australian players coming and playing big knocks. So if locals players from that municipal or panchayat area play some handy knock, then it will give more boost and power to the Australian players to perform and excel, and maybe thinking with a positive mind that yes, we have got a chance of going into the semis and maybe in the finals. So locals, players of that particular area are going to be the key if you want to succeed and do well in this Sangem Cricketers tournament. Once again, a good shot down the ground. Fielder is there. Will get only a single. The timing seems to be absolutely bang on. He looks to be in touch, Robin D'Souza. And we'll get a feel on this ground. When I went early in the morning during the toss, saw it was a green top. But it was green towards both batsmen and the bowlers. It's helping for both the sides. So this is easy. This is way, way too easy. We have to see from umpire, it is 5 runs, 5 wides. I think Vaibhav also could not do anything. He was standing in front behind the wickets, so close. And this is all falling apart here for the defending champions, Agonda Warriors. 151, just 10 more runs required. And this match also finishes early. It is better for everyone because at least we'll get lunch on time. And also lunch on time for the umpires as well, because they have to officiate one more match in the second half. We hope that both these sides were a well-balanced side, evenly balanced, but the bowling doesn't seem to be coming the right way here for Agonda Warriors. They bowled too many full tosses, too many wides, easy by runs, and the innings of Vaibhav Naik has gone wasted. This is a boundary here. Flick of the wrist down in the fine leg region, down the leg side, and as easy as it gets, bread and butter shot here for Robin D'Souza. So 2 boundaries in this over. In fact, the third one was a bye. So target is just 6 runs away. The target is just 5 runs away. I have been told by Virat Chandrukar, my scorer. Once again, a no ball, and where the ball is heading, a run has not been removed. So Robin wants the strike. Robin wants to finish it off here, and just 4 runs required. Is it going to be a finish here? Looks to be a 6 runs, and that's it. Robin, this is a thank you from my side and thank you from the organizer side. You finished it off gracefully and powerfully. The match ends it with lots of balls to spare, and defending champions Agonda Warriors are out of the tournament. So certainly we are going to see new champions this year, and congratulations to Mandovi Parivar for winning this match one-sided. It has been a steady performance here by the openers. Then came Sankesh Bhagat with a handy knock of 20, and good knock here from Saish Kamath, and a cameo. Quick fire here from Robin D'Souza finishes this match towards Mandovi Parivar. So congratulations to them, although the great knock we have seen today was Vaibhav Naik's innings of 91 runs, 9 short of his century, and that ended in vain. I feel bad for Vaibhav Naik, but never mind. Innings was of substance, innings was of class, and we get to see a great one in the inaugural match itself from Vaibhav Naik. So over to the presentation ceremony that will be, and तुषार करमळकर मातसो. Meanwhile, man of the match finally after a lot of discussion has gone to an outstanding innings. In a way, he was on a losing side, but everyone thought that he was inching towards the century, and a great knock here. So Vaibhav Naik is taking away this man of the match prize for his one-man warrior innings. No one was even closer to that 91. There were one or two performances, but everyone thought that was outclassed all other performances of this match. So Vaibhav Naik, congratulations for winning the man of the match prize.
So Vaibhav, you will have to wait for a while as both the captains are requested to join me for a while at the presentation area. So first, I would like to request the captain of AGONDA Warriors to have a word with me at the presentation area. So first of all, I would say hard luck for you all because you are the champions in the last edition. But still, what was the thing was going on in your mind because you were the defending team and this is the inaugural match of the 21st edition.
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to congratulate MANDOVI PARIVAR for playing a beautiful cricket. Last year we are the defending champion, but this is a new team. We are missing Dipraj. Last time he was the one-man show for us. So right now we have Vaibhav and Badal, but I guess our bowling attack was not that much, I guess.
So which are the areas where you would like to improve in the coming tournaments?
Yeah, we like to improve in our fielding plus bowling.
And what do you think about the lone warrior? He was not got the actual support that was required from his partners. So that will be also an area of concern for you all.
Yeah, but even Vaibhav played a very good knock of 91. But at the end, the finishing over was not up to mark for us. So that was, I think, a weak point for us.
Okay, nonetheless, I would like to wish you best of luck in the future tournaments. Thank you for joining me. So now, meanwhile, I would like to request the winning captain of MANDOVI PARIVAR to join me at the presentation area. It's none other than a young chap, Saish Kamath, with a bright smile as he was also the outstation player for the winning team in the last edition, now playing as a captain for his own team. Saish, what is the feeling?
Feeling is good. We have two outstation players, Robin D'Souza and Suraj Dongre. Experience really matters in such tournaments, and we are glad we have them.
So, are you missing any of the good players from your municipal area, particularly in this match?
Yeah, 3-4 players are missing because of the election campaign. They are the part of the party. So 3-4 players are missing.
Actually, I was hoping to see one of the senior player, Abhay, actually plays for tennis for the municipality team, but I think maybe he is one of the option.
Yeah, Abhay is also one of the options, but Vaishnav Pednekar and Uday Shedesai, 2 players are really missing.
So are they going to join your team in the coming as the tournament progress?
Yeah, obviously they are joining us.
Okay, thank you, Saish. Best of luck and congratulations for the win. So now it's time to do the honors. Although it was at the losing side, but man of the match, Vaibhav Naik, kindly come and collect your man of the match from the hands of Siddharth Marathe, a young chap of Sangem cricketers. Well, Vaibhav, just a quick chat with you. So it was a good comeback for you all because I've seen you playing after a very long time.
Yes. No, I'm just happy I'm playing again. And I've been working towards my fitness and just playing. I'm just happy to play back.
Actually, what was going on in your mind? Because you were at 91 at that time. There were 4 overs remaining. And what actually was going in your mind that made you to lose your wicket?
There was nothing going in my mind. The only thing was we knew the opposition had good batsmen. So I had to just hit everything so that we reach a decent score of say around 180 to 200 so that we can apply pressure while we were bowling.
So you were not thinking about the personal milestones, but was thinking about the team total. That is also a wonderful gesture from you. Anyways, thank you for playing in this tournament. See you next year. That's all from the presentation area. Meanwhile, requesting if Gino and MCC team have reported, kindly come and collect the players list and please write the names of your players and submit to the match referee.